Hello, coolies. How are we doing? Good afternoon from Barcelona. Well, that time of the year has come. The game that we all circle in red on our calendars. Not because we're excited about it. It's probably the one we dread the most. Look at the results from the last 5 seasons and you'll understand why. It's Getafe Barça this afternoon. A crucial game in the title race with Barça having a chance to extend the lead at the top of the table to 11 points after Real Madrid's draw yesterday night to Real Betis. Pablito Walls, excited about this one?
It's not one we usually get massively excited about, is it, Roy? It's Getafe away, and I actually don't think we're alone in this, to be fair, in LaLiga. I think everyone turns up here and goes, you only have to look at their recent results to realise that. And actually, in fact, their time under Bordalas full stop. It's one we always struggle in. Robert, you'll go through, I'm sure, some of the latest stats of our time here in the last few years. Yeah. It's not the prettiest of readings, actually, but Madrid have slipped up. We are in a very good position in La Liga, and there is reason to be excited. It's almost like a test for us. Can we... It's not a curse, but it's like, can we make it an exciting game at the Coliseum? It's not going to be easy, but this Barça team under Hansi Flick, well, you never know. Let's hope for a good game of football. That's my main hope for today, Rob, coming to the programme.
Let's put out our best wishes for that. Let's hope that we get a good game of football this afternoon. Let's take a look at Barca's lineups as well, because that was released a few minutes ago. We've got Joan Garcia in goal. Defensive line with Koundé, Cubarsí, Gerard Martín and Cancelo. Gavi, Pedri, Olmo, Fermín, the 4 midfielders. Rooney Bardghji gets the start in the absence of Lamine Yamal. You know it, out for the season after the injury he picked up on Wednesday against Celta. And Robert Lewandowski will lead the line today. Give us your thoughts on the live chat. You know the drill. Rate it from 1 to 10. 10 being the highest score, 1 the lowest. Let us know your thoughts. Who you thought might play and hasn't played. What you would have done differently. We'll be reading out some of your comments. In the meantime, we will go to the Coliseum because Llorenç Tarrés is on the ground. Llorenç Tarrés, bona tarda. Com llueix aquest Coliseum? Com llueix l'estadi?
Good afternoon, Pablo. Què tal, Robert? Doncs, home, és un estadi curiós, aquest el del Coliseum aquí a Getafe. Un estadi on una de les grans preocupacions, i és el primer que ens han dit pràcticament quan hem arribat, és que la gespa està altíssima i que el Getafe no regaria abans de l'inici del partit. I de moment ni una gota d'aigua en aquesta gespa. Vèiem els porters del Barça escalfant, per exemple Eder Aller, i veiem com la bota realment s'enfonsava bastant. Aquesta és una complicació que pot pensar la gent, home, no afecta tant, doncs sí, afecta molt el ritme de la pilota. La gespa està molt seca i al Barça li costarà tenir ritme de partit. I és una cosa que ja sabem que juga també el Getafe de Bordalas, que ja fa unes quantes temporades. Ja sabem el pa que es dona en aquest estadi. Un estadi que podríem dir, i no ens equivocaríem, que és el pitjor per al Barça. Les últimes 5 temporades el Barça no ha estat capaç de treure els 3 punts d'aquí, per tant, alguna cosa vol dir aquesta estadística. L'any passat el Barça va empatar amb gol de Jules Koundé, els altres 3 anys anteriors empat a 0 i l'any anterior, 2021, el Barça va perdre 1-0. Per tant, és un estadi complicat, no guanya des de la temporada 2019-2020 amb aquell dia amb gol de Junior Firpo i de Luis Suárez. Tot això no sé si m'ho preguntaràs després al quiz, però vaja, jo ja et dono les respostes. Mira, he buscat l'himne del Getafe, allò que hem tingut una estoneta aquí, i diu: si la vida son 3 días, 2 nublados que se olvidan y un tercero despejado, donde juegas tu partida? Doncs avui és el dia despejado, perquè Déu-n'hi-do la calor que fa en aquest estadi, ni una sola ombra, un estadi mig en reformes, i que doncs aquí jugarà el Barça, segurament un dels estadis ara mateix amb menys afluència o menys assistència a les graderies. De tota manera, hem de dir que aquest és un Getafe que està fent història. Ara mateix 6è classificat de la Lliga, compta posicions europees, i si 5 equips de la Lliga anessin a la Champions la temporada vinent, doncs es troba a 6 punts d'aconseguir-ho. Per tant, avui el Getafe sap que donant la sorpresa contra el Barça podria costar-se molt a posicions de Champions. Compte, perquè estem parlant d'un equip que només ha marcat 28 gols en aquesta temporada i n'ha encaixat 32, és a dir, un per partit. És el segon equip que menys gols fa i el tercer equip que menys gols rep. Per tant, avui, a priori, i veient les condicions de la gespa, hauria de ser un partit bastant complicat. Heu vist l'alineació del Futbol Club Barcelona, avui amb Lewandowski com a titular i oportunitat per Ronny Bargi. El suec vol demostrar que ahir les bones paraules de Hansi Flick en roda de premsa no són casualitat. L'altre dia fèiem broma, ens equivocàvem a quin camp havia marcat. Esperem que avui Ronny Bargi pugui donar un dels gols de la victòria a l'equip blaugrana. I res, per acabar, òbviament, ahir a Madrid vam veure amb alegria aquests minuts finals del partit entre el Betis i el Madrid. Avui el Barça té una grandíssima oportunitat per sentenciar gairebé del tot aquest títol de Lliga. Si avui l'equip blaugrana suma els 3 punts, seran 11 de diferència quan només en resten 15 per disputar. Partit, per tant, amb més al·licients impossible. No preveu ser un d'aquells partits que recordarem al cap dels anys. Avui és un dia per mastegar un entrepà de pa sec amb sorra, però ho farem molt de gust, perquè la Lliga, Robert, ja es veu aquí ben a prop. Va, companys, fins ara, de seguida parlem amb Hansi Flick.
Gracias, Llorenç. Thank you very much, Llorenç, who gave us the lowdown on the situation of the turf, which we'll talk about in just a second. Getafe, we'll go over their situation in English when we talk about their lineup, and obviously the opportunity, the golden opportunity that Real Madrid handed us yesterday, or that, if you want, Hector Bellerin handed us yesterday, Pablo. Just a quick commentary on Barca's lineup.
Yeah.
Hansi Flick once again going for the 4 midfielders, going for energy with Gavi and Fermin, and energy is what we're going to need here.
Yeah, I think so. I think it actually makes sense going for 4 midfielders. At this stage of the season where we're at right now, we are having a discussion really about how does he line up now for the remaining games, and maybe he will switch it up match week to match week. But I think when you consider the sheer numbers we've got in midfield, even with Bernal still not being available, the maybe lack of numbers, lack of different profiles we've got up front with Rafinha and Lamine now being out, and I think it's the most logical situation. I'm a bit surprised not to see either Rashford or Ferran, at least not one of them, you know, in the starting lineup, I'm going to be honest with you, but we do have that option off the bench, and there's energy in that midfield, isn't there? I mean, between Gavi, Pedri, Olmo and Fermin, there's a lot there for Getafe to have to deal with. Intriguing that Cancelo starts, I suppose. He came off early, he's okay, and Balde played almost the full game against Celta. And with Eric Garcia suspended, of course, that does leave a more obvious choice at centre-back. And Koundé's there, as you said, who got the goal against Getafe last season.
Golden opportunity today for Rooney Bardghji from now until the end of the season, really. But today, in a game in which there will certainly, we predict, be stretches in which Barca will be just running into a wall. Rooney playing out wide, providing crosses, trying to go one-on-one with the left-back, Da Vinci in this case, and trying to create advantages from there will play a key role.
Oh, 100%. This is a massive game for Rooney and a big opportunity. In fact, we were maybe a little bit surprised when he came off the bench against Celta when Lamine went off. He's the most like-for-like change for Lamine, if you like, the substitution you'd expect, but you could bring Rashford on and put Ferran to the right. You could do other things. I'm glad Flick's given him the confidence again to start. And you're quite right. You look at the Barca team, I think a lot of our attacking play is going to come through Rooney. I think when Barca have the ball, they naturally look right anyway to find Lamine Yamal. Koundé overlaps and he'll try and cross balls in. I think Rooney's a similar profile, so don't be surprised to see the Swede get quite a lot of the ball in this one. And I'm going to be honest, I think it's a good route in for Barca. Little balls into the box. You've got Olmo and Fermin who can arrive late, crash the box. Gavi we know can do that too. It's hopefully for Flick a little combination that works out for him. And if Rooney can provide for Lewandowski up front, who's going to have to sort of be a focal point today against a bullish Getafe defence, then let's hope we can get some luck with that combo too.
Well, a question for you and a question for the audience as well. We didn't talk about Lewandowski, obviously. No minutes in the last game, gets the nod today. Maybe because one of the plans is, hey, Rooney, try and create something for us on the wing, put a cross in, and we've got a prime scorer in Lewandowski there looking for the finishes. Who will be the key player today? Are we going energy with Gavi, Fermin? Are we going creativity, golden chances we just said for Rooney, or are we going to need primarily Robert Lewandowski's finishing? Let us know your thoughts on the live chat. I'll read a couple of comments that have come in already. Bruna says, I hate Getafe away. Well, that makes 2 of us. Mac Lumbis, Getafe is professional bus parkers. They are playing a 5-4-1 formation. That is confirmed as well. Pilita Malaguita, Getafe utilizando estrategias no profesionales. ¿Cuánto medito tienen? That is in regard the non-professional tactics to what Llorens said. They have left the turf, the grass high, and there is no sprinkling going on.
No.
There's no risk of Llorens getting sprinkled today. No risk of Llorens getting wet today.
Shouldn't be anyone slipping either.
No. Everyone going to. Matt Lumbis going to Rooney. No surprise there. Matt Lumbis being Swedish. Pilita Malaguita going to. We are the best Galatasaray. Welcome back, by the way. Going Gavi. Bruna says Pedri. Let's see what Hansi Flick said. Maybe not answering this question, but answering the questions of Llorens Tarrés earlier on.
Yeah, time to listen. Our coach, hi Hansi, never easy to play here, but today we have a big opportunity to take a big step in La Liga.
No, don't focus about this. I think only focus on this game. This is very important. So we focus on ourselves. We have to make our job today. We want to win, of course. We want to win, but also we know that it's very difficult.
You spoke yesterday on the press conference room about the rhythm, the tempo of the game. How important is the midfielders to do this against a team like Getafe?
This is the key. You know, we have to play our rhythm. We have to play our style. So we have to focus on that. What we can do good. And so this. We know what happens today. And we have to be focused on that, and also what I say, we have to make our job, and we want to win.
This is the last one. This is the message for the players. Don't care about what happened yesterday with Real Madrid. Just focus on today.
No, it's for me. It's just for today. So winning this day, the day, it's important. Not focus on the next 5 games or like that in the future. Not in the past. Today is important. Get better today than yesterday.
Good luck, Hansi. Let's go for it.
Thank you very much.
There you go. I like the answers because Llorens asked him twice about the opportunity, the golden opportunity in La Liga. He says, no. Today. Yeah. Let's just focus on this game. It's hard enough playing here. Let's just focus on trying to play a good game here. And he spoke about it yesterday in the press conference and was emphatic about it today as well. Rhythm and tempo. And that is why we've got 4 midfielders in there probably.
Yeah, 100%, Robert. I think actually this is one of the hardest games anyway. It's almost good news actually that Madrid have slipped up because it does give us a little bit of margin for error here. This is not going to be easy whatsoever. I mean, you guys in the members chat, you don't need me to tell you. We all know it full well if we're Barça fans, especially over the last few years. This is going to be tough, tricky. But if we can get that tempo on the ball, that energy, maybe we lacked a little bit of that against Celta. I think Flick and the players agree with that. Pedri as well, so the way we pressed wasn't great. Let's see if we can get that back today. Hasn't been a lot of time on the training ground, by the way, between that game and this one. Very late end for that one. We actually travelled yesterday to go to this one. Not a lot of time on the training ground in Barcelona, but for Flick's team, what a massive opportunity. But he'll be saying to his players, hey, focus on today, get the 3 points, then we can look at the table.
These are games traditionally in which you can expect a lot of delays in goal kicks.
Oh yeah.
A lot of mini fouls trying to interrupt Barca's rhythm. Different sorts of shenanigans. And that's why Hansi Flick emphasizes that we need rhythm and tempo when we do have the ball. Move the ball, move yourselves, move the players. Right, let's see if Barca can achieve that. Our admin, Marta, today, asking you for today's mood in one emoji. El mood de hoy en un emoji, el mood de hoy, un emoji. Well,
I don't know.
tough choice.
The gritted teeth maybe or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
something like that, and a big win for me. Hopefully, that's what we want, a win. Yeah. We said a lot of similar things against Celta, I think, Robert. We were saying, just get the 3 points. We got the 3 points in the end. I will preface that by saying I do want to see us at least try and get some good football in today. I know it won't be easy, but I don't know. My mood right now is, maybe the gritted teeth a little bit. Yeah. Okay, a reminder that you can become premium members of our YouTube channel. Lots of perks and advantages, like being able to interact with us, send in comments, send in the emojis that we were just asking for. Other perks, for example, you saw it a couple of days ago. Live Q&A with Frankie de Jong. Your questions, Frankie's answers. Pretty cool. And he answered a lot, by the way, Robert.
He did,
an awful lot.
He did. Barça Athletic tomorrow.
Yes, they are in a big part of the season too, guys. Don't want to miss that. 2 games to go. Can they get playoffs? You can watch it if you remember.
You can watch the future stars of Barça tomorrow. Barça Athletic, Athletic Lleida, a team that's already relegated, Athletic Lleida, and Barça Athletic with a golden opportunity to try and get into that playoff for promotion zone. Let's take a look at Getafe. Let's talk a little bit about Getafe. Let's give them their flowers as well. Let's be fair with them, because we've said, obviously, how much we dread to play against them because of the history with them as well, because they have an identity under Coach Bordalas, and their numbers this season reflect it. 28 goals scored, 32 conceded. A record of -4, yet they are in 6th position right now in the standings. So it works out for them. A 5-4-1 formation with David Soria in goal, Iglesias, Boselli, Domingos Duarte, Gené, and Da Vinci at the back. Virmancevic, Luis Milla, Arambarri, 2 classics in midfield there. And Mario Martin up front, Satriano. That is their lineup. Pablo Wolves, no wins in the last 5 visits, as Llorens was saying. Just 1 goal scored in the last 5 visits in the 1-1 draw last season. Pablo, Getafe are a dry bread sandwich.
They really are.
You just have to chew and chew and chew and chew and chew and try to swallow.
Yeah.
And you can't always swallow.
No, you can't. You can't. And we haven't been able to, as you said, in the last 5 visits. The stats are remarkable, by the way, surrounding this. You said that the visits there is a crazy stat. It really is. But even Getafe this season, you have to give them credit. I mean, they were mid-table, the lower end of the table not long ago. I think Flick said yesterday, last 10 games, Getafe are 2nd in the form table, guys, only behind us. They've won 7 of their last 10, as you can see on the little stats that are crawling along the bottom of your screens right now, by the way, with some good info too.
Yeah.
But the lineup says it already, or at least the setup of it, and all those shirts. That's almost how they're going to be inside their own half, you know. Satriano on halfway, and other than that, 9 players, outfield players behind the ball, probably 10 with the striker too, and they will just try and soak up pressure. They don't score a lot of goals, but they don't concede a lot either. 3rd best defense in LaLiga. They've only conceded 2 less than us, 1 less than Real Madrid. They've barely scored though, Robert. You told me only Real Oviedo have scored less.
Yes, exactly. Oviedo have scored 25. They've scored 28. They are the 2nd lowest scoring team in LaLiga, yet 6th. So there's something that they do well, guys, and they are tough to score against. We will see how Rooney Bardghji and company fare against them today. 2nd best team in the last 10 games. My goodness. I mean, there was a moment in the season in which they were flirting with relegation.
Yes. Yeah, no, huge credit to them. You have to give credit to them, and they've clearly got an identity that frustrates the team. It really does. We literally saw it. Was it Wednesday night, Robert, or Tuesday night? I think it was Wednesday night, right?
Yeah, the same day that we played. Yeah.
And Llorens told us in the post-game, didn't he?
They won 1-0 with no shots on target. Think about that. No shots on target. 0.
And 0.12, for those of you who are into this, expected goals. So they created next to nothing.
And they won on an own goal, on a Real Sociedad own goal. There you go. Yeah, there's ways to get it done. Shall we go with our score predictions, Pablo?
Okay.
Llorens and Spence have sent theirs in as well. Right, here we go. You guys on the live chat, send us your score predictions as well. I'll be reading some of them out, and we'll put them in our system. We're going to keep the graphic of the members' predictions and have you a little bit more involved. I'm going 2-0. I think we break the streak. Five in a row without a win is enough. 2-0 for me. 1-0 for you. Gritty game for you.
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't give any more. I just couldn't give any more. When you consider we've scored 1 in our last 5 here, 1 today I would take, you know. But I'm a big fan of the fact that you and Llorens have gone for 2 goals. And Spencer's gone 2 goals as well with 1 as well.
You have to be optimistic. Spence going 2-1. Spence being the one that thinks that we're going to concede. Juan Garcia still competing for the Zamora as well.
Yes.
He's 2 games away from being eligible. He needs 28. He's played 26 so far. He has conceded in 13 games of that. So it's 13 clean sheets, 13 games that he's conceded in.
He's actually doing pretty well. And I'll tell you what, we were a little bit shocked, weren't we, Robert, when we saw the stats today and saw that Barça have got the best defence in LaLiga. Wasn't great in the Champions League this season, was it, our defence? And there was that stat of no clean sheets. But hey, this season in LaLiga, you have to give credit to what's been a makeshift defence at times.
By the way, Juan Garcia, in the 25 games that he's played, 26 now with this one.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. No, this would be 27. Sorry. 26 was Celta. 19 goals conceded.
It's a good record. It's
a very good record.
And most clean sheets, which is great.
Yeah. Right, well, send us in your predictions. We will put them in the starting lineup. Janek Corvas says Fermin in the starting 11. Yes, and wearing a mask, by the way. Bruno reminding us that Getafe usually scores. Isa says happy that Rooney is playing. And Erne Muno 26. I don't know that I'd seen Erne Muno 26. Welcome to Barça Live. Visca el Barça sempre.
There's a few people here, Robert, because I'm just popping some of your predictions in now, guys. And a lot of you who played and participated last week. Well, there's not many of you, actually. There's actually quite a few new names, so maybe we'll have a winner today.
I'll definitely keep some of them. I mean, Siobhan Bishop going 4-1. I mean, I'm assuming that when they go 4-1, they mean 1 goal to 4. They mean like in reverse, right?
We think, guys, we're just going to have to take your word for it in that regard, hey, but we're not sure.
Right, it is time to go to the Coliseum once again. And we can go and talk to Llorenç Tarrés. Llorenç, què? Com ho tenim això? Gespa alta, 9 minuts per començar el partit i, com deies tu, entrepà de pa sec i sorra.
A Sant Sandwich, m'ha agradat molt l'expressió, Robert. Sí, avui és un d'aquells partits complicat de jugar. És que, mira, la tinc molt a prop i realment se t'enfonsa el peu.
Fins al turmell,
El que s'ha de dir és que hi ha molt bon ambient. Sí, pràcticament. El que anava a dir és que hi ha molt bon ambient, molta gent, òbviament, avui animant el Getafe esperant l'arribada del seu equip, però també moltíssimes samarretes del Barça, moltes pancartes, un que reclama la samarreta de Pedri, l'altre la de Frenkie, i m'ha sorprès, un que la vol de Ronny Barchi. Veurem, avui podria ser un dels protagonistes, però el meu key player avui, Robert Lewandowski. N'ha tingut 3 a l'escalfament i les 3 a l'escaire. Per tant, la meva votació de key player avui per al golejador polonès. Esperem que estigui endollat. I, efectivament, a Joan Garcia, que també lluita per aquest Zamora, perquè amb 30 gols és el Barça l'equip menys golejat. El Madrid ara, 31. I res, aquí doncs a punt per viure aquest partit. Fa molta calor, avui no acabaré wet, això segur, perquè ni regaran ni plourà.
Llorenç, vinga, va.
Porto un paraigües a la motxilla.
I el plomón?
El plomón també.
A
mi no me la tornen a fotre.
Vinga, va, Llorenç, espero que tu estiguis més endollat que l'altre dia. We're going to go with the quiz. We'll alternate Catalan and English.
Yeah, let's go. I've been studying for 2 days. Yeah.
The first one, Pablo and Llorenç have already given away, so this one's only for the fans, really, but let's go with it anyway. Who is the only scorer in Getafe in the last 5 years? The only Barca scorer in Getafe in the last 5 years. Option 1, Lewandowski. Option 2, Koundé. Option 3, Pedri. If you've been listening to what Llorenç had to say or to what Pablo had to say, you know the answer. Drop them in. I am going to skip over this one and I'm going to give the ding-dong to Llorenç and Pablo. The cling-cling. Double cling-cling for Llorenç and Pablo. It is Jules Koundé in the last season. But, right, let's go with a more interesting one.
Ooh.
Getafe got promoted into the first division in 2004, so that's 22 years ago now. In 20 LaLiga games at the Coliseum, how many times has a Getafe-Barça ended 0-0, 0-0? Quantes vegades, des que va pujar el Getafe a primera divisió el 2004,
ha
acabat en 0-0? 2 vegades, 4 vegades, 8 vegades.
Començo jo?
Tot teu,
Mira, sí, tot meu. Les 3 últimes han estat recentment en aquest període de 5, per tant, 2 segur que no. 8 em semblen masses perquè jo crec que el Barça ha guanyat algunes vegades aquí, per tant jo diré 4.
Pablo?
4, venga. I believe in you, Llorenç. Hey.
Believe me, yeah.
He's been studying.
He's improving a lot,
It's 4, but as Llorenç said, 3 of them are in the last 4 years.
Okay. Ànims.
Vinga, l'última, Llorenç, que també t'hauràs de moure de posició ja. En aquests 20 anys, en aquests 20 partits, how many times has Barça scored 2 or more goals in Getafe? Quantes vegades ha marcat 2 gols o més a Getafe? 5, 10 o 15? In 20 games,
10 em semblen moltes.
Això són 20 partits.
20 games, but 10 em semblen... Jo diria 5. Jo tiraria per baix. Sé que Leo Messi aquí ha fet molt mal i ha marcat grans gols, però si només la Lliga, jo diria 5. Potser 10, però diré 5.
No guanyar de 2 gols o més, marcar 2 gols o més.
Sí.
Pablito?
Sí,
in how many games?
20. In 20.
Maybe 10. 20, Pablo, maybe 10. Say 10 and I say 5.
I'll go 10, yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Yuren says 5.
You can choose the price.
Yuren says 5,
Yeah.
Pablo says 10, and Yuren says wrong. Pablo is right. 10. But think about that. Only 50% of the times that Barça have played at the Coliseum have they scored 2 or more goals. Només un 50% de vegades de totes les visites al camp del Getafe,
Sí.
És bèstia, segurament no passa cap més camp, això.
No.
Sí, perquè estem acostumats que el Barça de Flick té una mitjana de 3 gols per partit, imagina't.
El de Flick, el de Guardiola, el de Rijkaard, el de Luis Enrique, vull dir, han jugat els grans Barças aquí,
Correcte. El del trident.
Sí. Molt bé, Llorenç, doncs cap a posició, no?
Okay, yeah, I have to move. Estem aquí vigilats per la Policia Nacional i també per els moltíssims fotògrafs que estan esperant la sortida de Hansi Flick. Ja tenim els jugadors de la banqueta, veiem Rashford, veiem Ferran, veiem Marc Casador, Alejandro Balde. Avui, òbviament, hi haurà rotacions també perquè fa molta calor i a la segona meitat els canvis han d'ajudar. Ens veiem a la mitja part, companys. Som-hi Barça i un entrepà de sorra que sempre entra molt bé.
I tant, ben calentet, acabat de sortir del forn. Gracias, Llorenç. Right, there we go. A reminder, if you've just joined us, 3 minutes and a half to go until kickoff. The players are ready in the tunnel already. There is Barca's lineup on your screen right now with Joan Garcia in goal, Koundé, Cubarsí, Gerard Martín and Cancelo at the back. Gavi and Pedri in midfield with Olmo, Fermin also in the mix there. Rooney, Bardghji on the right and Robert Lewandowski up front. We need a prime performance from Robert Lewandowski against this defensive line of 5 Getafe players with 4 midfielders who are going to help build a line of 9.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. You know what I saw was quite interesting as the players are making their way out onto the pitch, by the way, guys, through the tunnel at the Coliseum. Was in the warm-up, we had a few images of Cubarsí and Gerard Martín sort of tussling each other as if like a demo practicing for what they were going to get in the game as they were trying to win headers and aerial balls. Cuba was shoving Gerard Martín as he was trying to stay on his feet. And it was just quite interesting to see the players actually testing themselves like that. And I quite like when there's details of that. We often see Lewandowski go up against Cubarsí as well and give him a bit of a shove in the warm-up as if to say, this is what the strikers are going to be doing to you, kid, in a few minutes' time. So we've seen a bit of that again as the Getafe fans sing their anthem around the ground that Llorenç was reading us a few words from. There's the ground, one of the more intriguing, smaller grounds, of course, Robert, in La Liga.
And today playing in that orange kit with which we've had mixed results. We've looked at it before. 8 games, 4 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats. So
there's been a few not very good memories, actually, to be honest with you. The Sevilla away wasn't a good memory.
Always goals, though. There's always goals in those games.
Okay.
I mean, even if it is against us.
Yes, the Bruges 3-0 was crazy. Remember that
exactly,
one? We were sat here going, again. That was a bit of a mental one. So let's see how this one goes. Maybe there won't be as many goals in these. We can keep our fingers crossed, guys. We can hope, can't we, really? That's all we can do here.
Right, Pablo, is our graphic more or less updated with the members' predictions?
It's not quite. I've got a few more to pop in, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah. We'll go over it once you've been able to do that. Remember that you can be a part of the conversation if you become a YouTube member. You can only type in the live chat, send us comments if you become a member. So if you would like to experience the game with Barca Live, with us, with our live commentary and with all of our interaction with you guys, become a YouTube member. Barca's captain today is Pedri, because Ronald Araujo and Frenkie de Jong start from the bench. And there's going to be one of those.
Switching the ends, no?
Switching ends, yes.
So, okay. We're going to be shooting towards where our away fans are in the first half, then, by the looks of it. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's interesting.
Right, well, we're going to need a lot of this today, so give me some Visca el Barça emojis. Give me some Visca el Barça emojis because we're going to need support coming from everywhere, all around the world. Tell us where you're watching us from as well. We haven't done flags in quite a while. I like to get a grasp of where people are watching us from. where the viewership is coming from. So let us know. What time is it? What are you doing this Saturday morning, afternoon, night? Tell us your story. Tell us your story of your Barca viewing experience. Right.
A lot of these people are lucky, as you were saying, Robert, because I'm when you say 4-1, guys, I'm putting it in as 4-1 to Barça. So I'm not putting it in as a 4-1 to Getafe, can I just say? So you're lucky with that.
Yeah.
Perita Malaita, you've gone 0-2. Okay. We're minutes away from having it, Robert. I'm nearly there with you. I've got one more from Gloria, I believe. And then that's gate closed. Right, Gloria, you're the last person getting your prediction in. I think it's 11 of you who are going to be on. We're underway.
And we're underway at the Coliseum. The clock is ticking already. Here we go. Here we go.
There we go then. Right. That's underway. In the orange strip. And actually the sun has started to come out. Intriguing, it looked quite cloudy, but Llorens did say that the sun is definitely hot. You can feel it there, can't you, at pitch level. And I mean, Robert, let's just see how how this ends up playing out. Getafe trying to press a little bit early on here, which is intriguing. By the way, I've got the predictions in, I believe. They're good to go. But here come Getafe.
By the way, do you remember last season's game in which we take a lead with Koundé and you think, oh, first goal in 4 seasons. Careful here.
What is this? And what are they doing? It's cleared by Koubarsi. I do remember I was watching it from home.
And then Getafe get the scrappiest of goals, Arambarri.
Our goal was also very scrappy, to be fair.
True.
Our goal was also not a great watch. But yeah, no, you're right. You scored, I think it was 20th minute or so. And when they scored 10 minutes later, you're thinking... And I don't know why. I almost naively thought last year, we'll get another. We'll get another. We'll get more chances. We basically didn't have many chances at all.
Right, we've got a poll going in our live chat already. Marta, our admin today, asking you who will be the first scorer. Is it going to be Fermin, Lewandowski, Olmo, or Rooney? Look, I'm going all in on Levy.
Yeah, okay, I like it.
Just because I missed the Lewandowski rap as well. We're not going to have a chance to play the Lamine Yamal rap anymore towards the end of the season, from now until the end of the season.
Good point.
I need the Levy rap.
It's a good point, Robert. Yeah, we've been like... What's the word? Deprived of it now, or
deprived?
Deprived. That's it. Sorry, deprived of it. Yeah, of course. So we've been deprived of the Levy rap. So come on, give it to us today, people. Give it to us today.
And we were deprived of the Lamine Yamal rap the other day as well because he got injured in the celebration.
Oh, watch out here! Could Olmo be in? I mean,
already
the most experience of stepovers. I don't think Olmo was going to get the ball, but he said, "You're not passing any further, mate." That's for sure. Plonks himself in the way. Robert, first scorer. Is there a vote for anyone? I will... You know what? This sort of game, Fermin. A screamer from the edge of the box. I voted Fermin. And he's got a few votes, actually.
Right, well, there you go. You've got the Visca Barça emojis on the live chat. I think Cancelo can play a key role here as well, going up high. Yeah. Barca are going to need Rooney on one side and Cancelo on the other to be wide, because Fermin does have a tendency to drift into the middle. Cancelo is the one who's going to have to give Barca width.
Yeah, 100%. And it's whether a Flick can get them in that position. By the way, that whack from Jenner was forceful to say the least.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything that Jenner does that isn't forceful.
No, he didn't just shield that. He said, get out of my way too. As here Fermin is. You're quite right. Can Barca get Cancelo up there? Can they actually play with that back three at times of Koundé? Koubarsi and Gerard Martini will slide over to the left-hand side and give Cancelo that freedom. That will come down to whether Barca stifle Getafe enough and keep them deep enough that they don't have options to come out. Because if they do, Cancelo will be quite out down the other end. But with the four midfielders inside, can we create superiorities in there and then allow Cancelo to have all that space for himself on the left? Rooney likewise on the right. We're going to have to find them. Barca have started decent, by the way. Nice and quick.
Yeah!
Olmo got that right. Pedri might have been in, mightn't he? Here's Pedri again into the back post. Barca players queuing up, and Lewandowski.
First chance.
With a decent header, to be fair. Got decent power behind it. Not easy. And that's not a bad start, actually, from Barca.
The shame is the pass by Olmo. Too much weight on it.
Yeah.
Pedri had to run after the ball. Then that's a very decent cross with his left foot. And Lewandowski gets in there. Powerful header, just a bit too high.
Yeah.
Bit of an uncomfortable header. Okay, Gloria says 22:15, so 15... quarter past 10 at night, rather. Watching from the land down under, waiting to watch Barca before sleeping.
Good call. This
I like it. I like it.
Let's hope this doesn't send you to sleep.
Yes, exactly. We know that Mac Lumbis is watching from Sweden. Fermin with a banger shot, says his first scorer. Where is Football Fan watching us from? Where is Alia from Slovenia, of course? Where is Janek Horvat watching us from? Where is Pilita Malagita watching us from? Who else? Who else have we got in there? Luis, where are you watching from? Bruna, where are you watching from? Isa, Sandra Groth, where are you all watching us from? Let us know. Let us know. I'm interested.
Yeah, 100%, Robert.
I'm genuinely interested because I may grow disinterested in the game depending on how it goes. Oh, Olmo!
Nice from Olmo. How about that lovely skill? Barca running clear. Olmo on his own. He's got Rooney. He's somehow still got the ball. And he drags it wide of the post.
Solo run.
That was brilliant from Olmo. Really clever.
Dani Olmo already with a quick turn before, and now a quick change of direction has given Barca advantage here. He was slowed down by Jene once again, and instead of passing to Rooney or Lewandowski, went for his shot. Credit to him for creating the advantage for Barca and initiating the run forward. Good chance once again. A couple of chances already in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, good from Olmo, by the way. We are going to need him to be a little bit creative, a little bit inventive, try things today. I will say that Barca have got to try things. If we start playing simple and really sluggish, this is going to get quite dull. He has to keep trying things, Olmo. I think that's going to be a big part of his game today. So please, keep it up, Dani Olmo, and we might get some luck. It was just a question mark of whether he had the option to play either Levy or Rooney in. I actually think, to be fair, by the end of it, shooting was the right call. He was just a bit off balance by the time he got his shot away.
Right. Also today, reminded by Barca's social media, of course, it was already in our minds, but today marks the 12th year since Tito Vilanova passed away. Always in our memory, our coach of the 2012-2013 season, the 100-point La Liga that we won back then. What is it? 13 years ago. So, wow.
13 years ago,
how time passes. Much love to the Vilanova family. Dearly missed, of course. Also an assistant coach to Pep Guardiola through those 4 successful seasons between 2008 and 2012. So, love to the Vilanova family and to all the Barca family as well. It was,
Absolutely.
Tremendous loss.
A real great, 100%. And we can't forget that's the last 100-point season, isn't it, of course, the Barca have had, Robert.
Yep.
And a reminder, as Getafe launch a long throw into the box here and it's chaos in there, Barca clear for now, that technically we are still on for those 100 points.
We are. Let's take a look at the standings just a second, because right now, obviously, this game being 0-0, the standings give us 1 point, which would make us leaders with 83. But if we manage to score, if we manage to win, we'd go up to 85 with 15 points remaining. You do the math.
Yeah. 100%.
You do the adding. 85 plus 15 remaining. Could be 100. It's not the main goal. The main goal, as Flick said, is today. And then the second main goal is to win the league title.
Yes, without a doubt. And look, we've said it before, getting to those 100 points, that's going to be more than a test. We're going to have to be perfect, and potentially in games that we won't have much to play for in. So that's going to be one heck of a test, but you never know. If we keep just ticking away, we might have it. And almost remarkably, we've got to such a high points tally, I must say, very impressively so. When you look back at our last results, I think last season, maybe you'd have backed that Barca team to get all the way to 100 points, but as far as I can remember, Robert, we weren't actually that close by the end of it. So, well, massive credit to this team under Hansi Flick, who haven't always had it easy for themselves this season, but yet again, playing good football, causing issues, as Domingos Duarte, who's back in today after serving a suspension last game, causing some issues there up front with Lewandowski. And Getafe able to get the ball back on the floor. Not much football being played by Getafe so far. It's scrappy in there. It's just balls being pinged up into the air. And now they are away themselves. Here we go. So some defending to do here for Barça. Cancelo back in there, and he concedes a corner.
Good defending by Cancelo. Shame that he couldn't keep that one under control. And Getafe managed to win the corner kick there. A set-piece opportunity for them. Our top scorers in La Liga, Lamine Yamal, obviously he will not be scoring anymore this season. Ferran Torres starting from the bench today. Robert Lewandowski has 12, Rafinha has 11. So out of our top 4 scorers, only 1 in the lineup today, by the way.
Yeah, good indicator, really, isn't it, of how wounded Barca are right now, actually, and missing big players who can find the back of the net. Players that you sort of need in these sorts of games too, as those Getafe fans are certainly enjoying themselves behind the goal. In comes the corner, flicked away by Koundé. Good header at the back post. As a Getafe are going to try and let that one run out for a throw-in. Robert, by the way, I've got the predictions in, so we've got those all set. What we also have is some nationalities of people are watching us from, which was good fun.
Let's read that out. Okay, so where are we? Janet Korvath watching from Hungary. Football fan watching from Switzerland. I like it. Elmir Days. I can't remember where Elmir Days watches from.
Elmir Days, I'm almost certain is that not Turkish?
Let us know, Elmir Days. Remind us.
Yeah.
Obviously, messages of love. Mac Lumbis, Pilita Malaguita for Tito Villanova. Siobhan Bishop watching from the Caribbean, hoping for a Rashford brace today. We'll have to wait for the second half. But, hey, Rashford has scored a brace in this kit. It was in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Also a tough ground, St. James's Park.
Yes.
Careful here.
Those long throws are causing issues. Massive credit, Kouassi and Gerard Martinu, both so far have won big headers in there. Getafe set pieces. Long balls into the box, throw-ins, anything they're trying.
Francis Neymar. Is that your real name?
Francis, that's a cool name if it is. I can't imagine it being. But.
If your real name is Francis Neymar,
hats off to you.
Hats off to you.
Hats off to your parents.
Hats to you and your parents, exactly. Yeah. Is Neymar your real surname? Watching from Malawi, anyway. Who else? DZAJBZ watching from Canada. Yogi Cards watching from Scotland. Janet Louise Peña watching from Toronto, Canada. Elmir Days from Sweden.
Okay, Sweden, I was wrong. Okay, there you go. As a cross comes in.
Koundé with the block, eh?
Vital.
Adam Barry again.
Vital from
How many
Koundé.
seasons has Adam Barry played for Getafe?
And he was the one who scored against us last season, if I'm not wrong also, Robert, in that 1-1. And how many seasons does he keep doing it as well, keep producing? By the way, that's heading in. That is a goal-saving block by Koundé, because I think Joan Garcia was a little bit stranded there, I really do. USA.
We've got, one Barcelona fan 19 watching from USA. Gloria from Perth. Pilita Malaguita, Malagueña in Sevilla. There you go.
That's always in Sevilla.
We've got more users today.
Some different
talking in the chat. Some
different names, yeah. That's good to see. Yeah, I've never seen a Scottish
flags in there. Yogi Cards. I seem to remember reading some comments from Yogi Cards.
Right.
But yeah.
Scottish, eh?
Have they all sent in their predictions? Have you all sent in your score predictions? It's still 0-0.
Okay.
Still valid.
Okay, yeah. I'll tell you what. If you haven't, a lot of you guys in there have, but some of you haven't. For example,
what we'll do? We'll show you what we can do.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. This is from last week. I need to update. There we go. We've got Isa going 1-0, Matt Loomis 3-0, Bruna 1-0, Sandra Groth 3-0, Alia 2-0. Lots of clean sheets. Ariel Futa going 1-0, Luis 2-1, Siobhan Bishop 4-1, Pilita Malaguita 2-0, Gloria 2-0. Is there a second page, Pablo?
That's all we've got so far. But yeah, Gloria's the last one. Yep, Gloria's the last one we've got in. So guys, there's still time and there's still space. There's some of you guys who are telling us where you're from. You haven't even given a score prediction. Give us one, come on. And It's still 0-0, just for now, because here come Barça as well.
Come on, Barcelona fan 19. Come on, Janet Louise Peña.
Oh, here they come. Janet Louise Peña.
Yogi Cards. DZA. Could you have an easier name from Canada?
Some of the names are killing me, guys. I'm not going to lie. 3-1, okay. Interesting from you. One Barcelona fan 19. Okay, what's happening here?
Right, well, Barca in possession. Get the lineup back on the screen here.
A little bit of a cloud over the stadium now. Here's Fermin. Cuts inside. Fermin shoots. Ooh. Whacked off of a Getafe play. Look at the run. Fermin makes back into the box. They tussle, don't they, in there? Nice from Olmo. Really clever from Olmo. Just got away from Lewandowski.
Micah sent in a prediction.
Lots of predictions, Rob. I'm loving this. I am loving this.
Janet Korvat says, I would have been really happy if my team had come to Budapest. Well, maybe 1 year. Maybe 1 year in the Champions League.
No, of course, yeah.
I'm blanking. Oh, well, no, of course. No, Budapest, of course, in the Champions League final. That's what she means. That's what she means. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, we would have loved it too. We would have loved to either be there or be here in the studio to talk about the Champions League final. It wasn't to be this year. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we absolutely would have. Right, by the way, we called for more predictions. There's plenty of them coming in.
There you go.
I'm enjoying this. Here we go. 1, 2. But they're all quite similar.
Oh, Yogi God says a Polish person living in beautiful Edinburgh. I love Edinburgh. I visited Edinburgh last year.
Yeah, you did, didn't you, Robert? Yeah.
Yeah, New Year's Eve in Edinburgh. It was fun.
Nice. I've never been to Edinburgh.
Hogmanay.
By the way. I've never been to Edinburgh, and I would love to. People say they'd love to do a nice little trip around Scotland, and I actually would love to do that too.
Oh yeah, no. Definitely a must-do.
Yogi, how is it living in Edinburgh?
I've got a question for you guys, as well as a petition for you to keep dropping your predictions if you haven't done that yet. Because it's still 0-0, I can still ask this question. What will the key of the game be today? To score an early goal? Well, that hasn't happened, but let's say, okay, where's the limit for early goal? Before the 25th minute?
Yeah, I'd say it's before 25th.
Okay, so option 1 would be a goal before the 25th minute.
Yeah.
Option 2, don't let frustration build. Oh, what's going on there?
Ooh, what happened here? Has Rooney been fouled? Or
No. I think there's an issue with the flag in the... oh, no. Oh, a little... No. Yeah. Da Vinci being called there for the little push.
Da Vinci, just letting Rooney know he's there early on.
Yeah. Don't let frustration build, which is certainly something that can happen here. Option 3, play wide, cross the ball. It's something that we thought might happen with Rooney Bardghji playing on the right wing. Barca trying to dominate through possession at the moment, and we'll have a look at the possession stats in just 1 second. I can predict that they are high.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, when I look at that, I'm going to go for number 2.
Yes.
I think don't let frustration build is key. I think we're going to have to go through large periods of the game where maybe not a lot of football's being played, where we're defending long throw-ins, and then it goes out for a corner, and Getafe are taking their time over that corner, and it feels like our creative players don't get on the ball. Just keep your heads, guys. Keep plotting away. That's good from Rooney, by the way. You made the point in number 3. Also key for sure. Cancelo and Rooney, we spoke about that, getting crosses in, but I think if I had to pick one, Robert, I would go for that mentality. Just for this Barca team to be extra patient, I really would. Switched off there, for example.
It's what we just saw from Rooney is what we want to see more of, definitely. Yeah. As we're seeing the replay of that Koundé block with the back of his head. The cross wasn't optimal, but the one-on-one, the idea of going one-on-one and crossing is. So we'll see. We'll see if we get more of that. By the way, unanimous 2s on the the live chat. Gloria McLumbis, Micah, Barcelona fan, Isaac Balask, the one that I can't pronounce, DZAJBZ, El Mirdes, Pilita Malaguita, football fan, everyone going option 2. No one wants the frustration to build.
No, I was actually just thinking, Robert, when you actually think about the stats we've been discussing, properly, and what it means for certain players. It means that players like Lewandowski, for example, and Koundé, they've never won here.
Yeah.
It means that players like Frenkie de Jong have come here and only won once. Am I right, in his first season?
Has anyone in this lineup ever won here with Barca? No.
Pedri? No. No.
Don't think so.
No. Do you know what I mean? It's like Cancelo, no.
Last time that we won was with Suarez and Junior Firpo scoring.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly.
Pedri wasn't in that squad.
Wearing, by the way, Robert, I thought a kit very similar to the one you've got on today, actually.
Yeah.
It was sort of that kit that season was sort of inspired by that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Very cool.
Oh,
okay.
I like it. Just call me Xavier, I guess. There you go. Or Xavier. Xavier or
Xavier.
Xavier? Xavier in Catalan or Xavier in English? Let us know.
It's got to be Xavier, I think.
Is it a Catalan living in Canada? Or a Canadian named Xavier?
True. Yeah, true.
You don't know. We'll have to find out. Keep asking. Keep answering the questions.
They've whacked in a few more predictions, by the way, Robert. We've got a few more in the bag now.
So shall I go? Right. Well, I'll give another showing of the members' predictions. On the first page, the ones that we already went through. Mm-hmm. Lots of clean sheets predicted here. Here's Levy.
Lewandowski, shoot! Oh, he couldn't get a shot away. And
offside. Okay, page number 2. If I update this, Page number 2 of those predictions. So I've got Janet Luis Peña going 3-1. Barcelona fan 19 going 3-0. Elmir Days 2-0. Football fan 2-1. Xavier or Xavier going 2-0. And Micah going 2-0. Xavier en catalán. Xavier en català.
Toma.
Un català vivint a Canadà? Carai. A on de Canadà? I think he must have said.
Molt bé, no?
He did say before. Where in Canada? I visited Montreal years ago. Toronto. Oh no, Toronto is Janet Luis.
Oh, the Canadians are uniting. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not a great tackle by Koundé, by the way.
Could there be a yellow, or does he get the benefit of the doubt for being the first foul?
He's going to get the benefit of the doubt by the referee. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised. It was late. It was a bit clumsy. Getafe players surrounded the referee immediately. He lets the ball slip under his feet and then goes straight through the player. Look at this. Like, I mean, the fall is helpful, obviously, to the cause of the attacking player. But anyway, Barca get away without any.
He did get the yellow.
We haven't got away with it.
Okay.
And Robert.
Oh, Xavier watching from Montreal. I loved Montreal when I visited.
Yeah, you've been in Montreal, Edinburgh.
Montreal. Went to Toronto as well.
Okay.
Let's see, out of all of these places, I haven't been to Malawi.
No. Caribbean with Chevron Bishop?
No, I've not been to the Caribbean. Have been to Malaga and to Sevilla. Careful here with the set piece.
Yeah.
Luis Milla with the cross.
Oh, it's a good cross as well.
One firm punch.
Had to get it. By the way, Robert, Koundé's yellow card means he's out for Osasuna.
Oh,
suspended.
Well, there you go.
Suspended for the game away to Osasuna next Saturday, guys.
Care to guess what the possession is for Barca in this game?
I'm going to go... I haven't looked. I'm going to go...
I've looked.
I'm going to go for 78.
Okay. Pablo going 78. Live chat. Give us your predictions. Possession right now for Barca before I show the stat. Don't cheat and go and look for it online.
It might actually be different online to what we've got right now.
Yeah, that's true. So. That's true. Our graphic may say something a little bit different to what it says online. Let us know what your thoughts are. What do you think the ball possession is for Barca right now as Gavi switches over to Cancelo? Yes, nice one.
It's a nice switch. Cancelo inside. Fermin. Shoot. Ooh. Oh, he was in if you got his touch right. You know what? To be fair to us, we are trying things. I don't think we're playing as slowly as we did against Celta.
No. Oh, no. This looks a lot fresher than against Celta.
We do look fresher. I just think it's naturally a difficult place to go. That's decent little reverse ball. Jenner is...
it's just a stone brick wall.
Yeah, you have to give credit to him. He gets in there. Jordan Martin wins it back, though. Here's Pedri. Get it up there. Gavi. Okay, some good guesses in there.
I like this. I like the guessing game with the stats. Hang on. Let's see what Rooney can do here.
Aye. Rooney. Ooh. Gavi got a whack. All ball, says the referee, and Gavi had no complaints, to be fair to him. And Getafe have run out of room, really.
Right, Gloria says 80%. Xavier says 76. Janet Luis Peña says 75. Barcelona fans, 60 to 70. That's quite vague. Maclumbis, 99.9% in possession. Yogi Card, 67%. Elmira 74. Micah, 70. You said 78. And the correct answer is right now 74.4. So I guess it goes to Elmir Days. Bravo.
Yeah, well, oh yeah.
Bravo, Elmir Days.
And Janet Luis Peña wasn't far away either. Neither was Xavier.
Oh, there you go. Mid-70s. This the ball possession right now. 3 total shots for Barca. None. Okay. We haven't tested David Soria yet. But check the number of passes and successful passes.
22 successful passes Getafe have made it so far. I mean, it is remarkable how they're able to keep going playing like that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Here's Pedri. Oh, I thought Olmo made a run inside. Rooney collects it. Rooney's cross. It's that idea. Yeah, Cancelo was saying, I've got loads of room, but Rooney's sort of saying, where was everyone when I crossed that in there? Lewandowski and Fermin both made runs. They couldn't quite get them. This one just got away from Fermin. He was in, though, there, had he been able to turn Luis Milla.
Well, so far this game, the dry bread sandwich we expected it to be.
Yeah, you would say that much, Robert.
We're chewing, not able to swallow yet. It's one of those that it keeps getting bigger in your mouth. You know? I'm
aware, actually, unfortunately, with my with the way I eat. So yeah.
Hang on here. I'm just checking to see because I couldn't think of the answer to this off the top of my head. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9th season for Bordalas at Getafe.
By the way, last time they finished 5th in the 18-19 season.
Under Bordalas.
Yeah. Got into Europe, of course. Here comes Rooney. Still Rooney. Kubarsi. Gavi. I mean,
look at how deep they're defending.
Barca are trying to probe. Free kick won that time there. I mean, they do it so well. It's so tricky to find a way through.
It is.
We're not playing slowly. We actually are playing quite on the move, quick. You know, whipping balls around the back, turning the corner with our passes. But Getafe are holding firm right now, as you would expect. It has pretty much been, guys, what we'd expect today. It really has.
But I insist. You look at their numbers and you look at where they are in the table. It's not the approach that I would go for if I was a Getafe fan. I mean, I'd hope for better football one season. Yeah. But you can't say it's not working for them.
No.
I mean, the execution of it, there are lots of teams that try to be defensive and park the bus.
Genuinely, yeah.
This is like defensive play in its prime, really.
That's the credit you have to give to Bordalas. I mean, it is working. People can't say it's not working. Even when they've had difficult seasons, this is a Getafe team who've managed to keep themselves in the division quite impressively, actually. You know, they don't have a big budget. They're not spending big on players, to be fair. So, with what they've got, and even with some big players missing right now, who is it who's out for them, Robin? Borja Mayoral. Juanmi. Both players who you'd expect to find the back of the net up front.
Yeah.
And they're still going, you know. I know they brought Satriano in January, but they don't really have a lot of firepower up there. And look, we know that most of their results are 1-0, 2-1 at most. They're still going strong. I mean, credit the likes of Adam Barry, Luis Milla, who are good players in the heart of midfield. They break up play. They can play with the ball as well once they get it. But, I mean, no one quite executes it like Getafe's Bordalas. Bordalas' Getafe. You would say that much. It's
because you
remarkable.
I mean, I don't think you can even compare it to Simeone's Atletico. No. It's a different kind of defense.
It is.
Plus, budget-wise, obviously, Simeone's Atletico has plenty more options.
It does, yeah. Big budget they've got. Bigger than it's maybe let on sometimes. Here's Gerard Martin. Come on, Barça. Here's Gavi. Give it to Rooney. See what he can do. Here he comes. Bit of space for Rooney Bardaggi. Come on, Rooney.
Do it.
What do you got for us? Cuts inside. Pedri. Come on. Gavi. Gerard once more. Cancelo, what have you got for us? He was fouled. Yeah, he was, yeah. He was clipped.
Only once since they got promoted into the first division in 2004-2005. That was their first ever first division season. Only once have they gone down. They've only played in the second division since then in the 16-17 season, Getafe, and immediately made it back up into the first division. So
yeah, I mean, it's something of huge credit. It must be said. And what Bordalas has done with that group is quite remarkable. It really is. Set piece now for Barça then. What can we create from this? Olmo leaves it. Rooney delivers. Up go the heads! Barca want a corner.
Lewandowski wants a corner. Do Barca get it? I think so.
I think so. Took a flick off someone. It looked like a free header at one point, didn't it, Robert?
Does Gene come in from the back and head it away? He is everywhere, that Gene, isn't he?
If he did, it's an unbelievable block, by the way. Because he's not even the man watching Levy. Big chance. Olmo's in.
Oh. Levy just a bit late to that one. Olmo played the ball in behind the defence. Maybe it passed back. Would have had more options of meeting someone.
We needed players rushing, busting a gut to get in the 6-yard box there. I'm not sure there were enough. Ball from Pedri's really clever. Yeah, there's no one rushing in there. Olmo will be wondering why there wasn't. I mean, maybe in that regard he's better pulling it back, but a line of blue shirts and no orange ones.
Right, we need something to add some juice to this game, to make the bread moist. Give me some flags.
Wave those flags, people.
Wave those Barca flags. Come on, guys. Wave those Barca flags.
Chat's been good today as well.
Chat's been very active today.
They've been pushing the team.
They know we need the energy boost as well. I mean, 4:15, sunny afternoon in Getafe.
Sunny afternoon here.
Sunny afternoon here. It would be nice to be out, but here we are sat in this, watching this Getafe Barça with a chance to go 11 points clear of Real Madrid in the table, which on the way here, Pablo, in the car, we were doing our calculations as to okay, so what does it mean if we win today, if we draw today, if we lose today? And we can go through that a little bit later, maybe once we've got a bit more certainty as to where this is going.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. I think the fans would certainly be intrigued to see what situation we're in right now. You know, with that Clásico looming, I know there's a date in everyone's diary. If this was marked in red for the wrong reasons,
I joked at the beginning that this game was marked in red in the calendar. It obviously wasn't. The one that everyone's got right now, circled in red, and it's got like 5 circles all around it, is the 10th of May, Clásico, 9 p.m. Sunday at the Spotify Camp Nou. Still, with yesterday's draw to Betis,
right,
or Real Madrid's draw to Betis, if Barca win today, if Real Madrid win next weekend against Espanyol, and we win against Osasuna, that is still the game in which we could win the league.
Correct.
It could not happen before. And careful here, because Gavi's gone down and he's smacking the floor. The floor.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a... Oof. I wonder if that's just a pain collision.
Did he get knocked? I mean...
Winded? Or...
Or is it the way he lands? Let's see. No. Does he crash into Luis Milla or?
Not so sure.
Oh, I think he gets clocked in the back of the head. Yeah,
right.
He gets clocked in the back of the head as Milla tries to skip over him. Okay. Gavi's fine.
You know what I will give huge credit to Gavi about? I know it's in his character, but one big injury, a second quite big injury too. Doesn't look like a player who's gone through big injuries so early into his career the way he plays. He still plays at 120%, which is quite intriguing. I think I'd struggle to do that, especially as a young player, to really still go into challenges. He doesn't seem to care that much.
I'm surprised, and I think I've mentioned this in previous games, at the amount of minutes that Gavi's been given coming off of that second injury, because there was a lot of caution last season when he came back from a longer injury. It was almost a year that he was out for that one. This time it's just been 5 months. But almost because of necessity, because Bernal went down injured, Frenkie de Jong was coming back from injury as well. Flick needed someone to put in there, and out of necessity, he used him in the second half of that game at the Metropolitano. The game at Spotify Camp Nou, the first leg of the Champions League.
Yes, yeah.
Then he plays almost the entirety of the derby against Espanyol. Plays very well against Atlético de Madrid in the return game of the Champions League. And Gavi has just continued to start and give Barca energy and play well. And we said it before, when he's been out for such long stretches in previous seasons, now 5 months this season, you almost forget what he brings to the table. And Gavi's been thrown into the boxing ring almost like coming in cold this season.
Yeah. Four starts in a row on it, that is now.
Hadn't started until his first start this season.
I mean, unbelievable. I'm delighted for him there, by the way, because I actually think he's a player who Flick would have used so much more if he had the possibility to. I do think he has something different to our team. And I actually think, there's been a lot of debate about how do Barca maybe improve defensively. A lot of talk about the high line. What is it maybe in the Champions League that we get caught out by? I actually think if you've got someone like Gavi in midfield for helping that press, you actually eliminate a lot of the problems that you might well have. So I do think that he's a big player in regards to the system that Flick wants to execute here. And I'm really happy to see him get so many minutes. That's a goal kick, by the way, thankfully, as we saw Gavi leaping around with one of the Getafe players in Barca's penalty area. But I'm thrilled for him, I really am. Pedri, another dink ball from him. Fermin slips, and he's offside. No one should be slipping today anyway. Fermin is saying, I'm not sure. I don't know if he wanted it earlier or if he's saying it wasn't offside. Pedri, by the way, is wearing the armband almost every game now, and it was very tight. I'm not sure it was off, to be fair, on Fermin. Very tight indeed. Iglesias was watching him. And David Soria is going to take this in his own time, as you'd expect. Getafe can play long. I mean, Sometimes you do think, don't you, that maybe it won't be today. Maybe today will be a bit more of an open game. It'll be different.
Yeah, and you try to convince yourself year in, year out. I remember last year doing this. Hansi Flick's Barça, playing well.
Yeah.
34th minute, I have a question for you guys. What is the best moment of the first half so far? Barca's link-ups close to the box. We've seen a couple of good ones.
Yeah.
Option 2, not really any best moments. And option 3, the flag recap on the live chat. That was fun for a bit, wasn't it?
I did the flag recap and seeing where everyone's from. And
that kept us entertained for a solid 5 minutes.
Exactly, yeah. And just hearing like the specific places you guys are from too is interesting.
Yeah. Jokes aside, but Koundé almost, my goodness, almost put Juan in. Well, he did put Juan in a very difficult situation there.
Oh my God, Janet, he's got it right. Do you remember Suarez's goal here at 6-7 years ago, Robert? Ter Stegen assist.
Yeah, Ter Stegen long. I mean, back then they were dry sandwiches as well. Those games.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Koundé.
What on earth? Yeah.
That back pass to Juan Garcia, and Juan does very well to control that.
Great touch.
Jokes aside, Barca have linked up well close to Getafe's box. It hasn't necessarily ended it up in good chances, but there's promising things going on here. And here it's Rooney.
Shoot! Oh my God!
I thought that was in.
Didn't we all? That comes exactly to what you were saying. The link up in the box, or just outside it, rather.
Barca are finding more spaces than we would have expected. That's a nice free shot by Rooney Bardghji, and he's just so close to scoring.
He doesn't quite whip it, does he? He actually cuts across the ball, I think, more than wrapping his foot around it and curling it inside the far corner. But that's a decent chance for Rooney. Maybe Barca's best of the afternoon so far, you know. Free shot on the in the Getafe box. You're not going to be able to say that very often this afternoon. Rooney had the license there to take a touch, get a shot away. Not a bad effort by any stretch of the imagination. He certainly could have done better with it, though. Just flashes past Soria's post. Oh. Pedri was Fermin, and instead he goes left to Cancelo. Just under 10 to play.
I have to say, Pablo,
the
live chat saying that the best thing about the first half is the flag recap.
Okay.
Mac Lumbis, Gloria, El Mirdes, Alia, Xavier, Pilita Malaguita, Micah. Everyone enjoyed the flag recap. Careful here.
Well, we might not be enjoying this so much. Big chance. Cut back and Kubarsi away.
There you go. Kubarsi. Kubarsi.
He was there again. An easy one for him, I would say, but we'll take it, Kuba.
We'll take it. I mean, we need to find reasons to get excited today, Pablo. I mean, it's exciting enough that we are still close to winning the league. I mean, if this were to end this way in an unsurprising 0-0 result at the Coliseum Alfonso Perez, it would be the fourth 0-0 in the last 5 seasons, and 6th consecutive draw. Oh no, 5th consecutive draw rather. Here's Olmo.
Remarkable. Olmo. Janet finds a way of somehow coming out with the ball every time, and ends up being the one fouled himself.
Yeah.
Almost one of our best players.
Solid defenders. In the follow through. Solid defender, Gene. There was rumours, I remember a couple of seasons ago, saying he might go to a bigger club. I remember Atletico was brought up a lot, but hey, he stayed loyal to Getafe. He must like it there. And I mean, he has to be, I guess, their longest tenured player now. It's either him or Arambari, I guess.
Yeah, you'd imagine so. He feels like he's been there for ages, doesn't it?
And
yellow for Gavi.
Yellow for Gavi. Oh, it was Koundé who was given the yellow earlier on.
Yeah. It's 2-0 for Barça, none for Getafe.
Yeah. Okay, so Mario Martin. Well, I mean,
you know it's bad news when the pop down of shots on target hasn't come up yet in the 39th minute nearly.
Yeah, we normally have 6 different categories of stats here on our graphic. There's only 5 today because there are no shots on target played. It will only update if there is one for either team. I was just to finish my point. If this ends 0-0 or ends in a draw today, we'll still be 9 points clear of Real Madrid, top of the table. So nothing will have changed. Does that count like a shot on target? Will the graphic be updated? No, because I think there was a foul on Koundé, so that won't count.
I'm not sure. And was it even on target or going wide? I mean, how do they judge? I suppose.
I don't know. If Drum makes the save,
it's on the side, I think. Yeah.
No, I don't know. What was? I think a foul was called.
Yeah, it was. I think anyway.
From what I see, they're saying there's
there's
an elbow there. There's a codazo.
Exactly.
Oh no, offside was called. Okay, that's what was called.
I don't think it was, by the way, but hey, offside was called. So that would mean that it shouldn't be a shot on target.
No, exactly. You know, it's also bad news, Pablo, that I haven't had to update the news at the bottom on our ticker.
Yeah. Everything's the same, right?
Everything is still valid.
We're the same as we were 40 minutes ago.
Yep, there we are. But will we be the same heading into half-time? That is the question that I am going to ask you right now. What will the score be at half-time? Will it still be the Glasses result? Resultado Gafas, 0-0. Will it still be, or will it be 1-0? Will it be 2-0?
Or 1-0 with a Pedri Gafas celebration.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I'll go 1-0. Let's be optimistic.
Everyone just put 2 in the chat, guys. We want 1 goal at least. Come on. Imagine if we get.
Oh
no.
Gerard Maldini.
No. That was completely off the ball as well, by the way. No.
Completely off the ball. Gerard Maldini all of a sudden limps, hand on his.
What's he holding though?
Right shin.
And Barca.
He's signalling the turf, by the way.
I think he might have got his foot stuck in the turf.
Let's see.
Look.
Yep. Yeah. His foot gets stuck in the turf. Well, there you go. You can make all the jokes about it that you like. We even joked about it in the pre-game. High grass, high turf. And Gerard Martin's foot gets stuck, and he's got his hand on his knee.
Yeah, I mean that you can buckle something, doing that.
And he's going.
Yeah. I don't think Gavi was too happy about it either.
No, I think Gavi. Look at it. Look at the state of that.
Very long. It's like the pitches I used to play on in England.
Hopefully, it's just a scare.
Yeah.
I think what Gavi was complaining about, by the way, was the yellow card.
Right.
Like, why me?
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the danger, though. He's not looking great. I mean, that could just completely catch you out. If you're running or jogging in full motion and you don't expect to be stopped, that can really catch you out and cause quite a nasty injury sometimes. Yeah. I think he is going to be okay. It's long, isn't it?
It's very long, and his studs get stuck in there. And I think it's just a scare.
Took a right chunk out of the grass, didn't he, as well? The fact that we didn't see nor Balde nor Araujo.
He is warming up. Araujo is warming up.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so Araujo
it's the ankle. It's the ankle. Okay, so I think it was like a big shot to his leg. It's like
yeah.
And Gavi playing as centre back at the moment.
We've seen everything and nothing in the first half. Here is Olmo.
Maldini's back on the pitch, by the way.
Yeah, he's back, and hopefully he's okay. He had a scare recently as well, didn't he, Robert? Against Espanyol, I think it was.
That's true. He got taken off at half-time.
And we were all like, oh, what's happening here? And he was fine.
Ooh, nice touch by Cancelo. Go, Fermin!
Lovely, Fermin. Come on, Barça. Is this now the chance? Fermin's cross.
Blocked by Duarte.
Pedri get back in so well in numbers, and all of a sudden the orange shirts just slowly disappear, don't they? Here's Koundé. Olmo once more.
Well, look at like the amount of blue shirts that there are in like that. They're so compact.
I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll cry, really.
Yeah.
Here's Pedri. Koundé.
There is an art to it. It needs to be very organised for it to work.
Oh, yeah. And all 11 of them as well.
Satriano's even like moving back.
Yeah, he's right in there too.
Look at where Cubarsí, Gerard Martin, and Koundé are right now. It's all being played in the final third.
It is incredible. I mean,
the entries into the final third stat must be
would be very intriguing.
Yeah. I don't know how they count it.
No.
It must be very high for all of our players.
Well, Robert, we're coming to just 1 minute before half-time here.
It's flown by. I'm not even joking. I mean, it's not been the best football game, but
no.
I'm having fun here on Barcelona.
Yeah, I mean, we've entertained ourselves.
Yeah. We kept ourselves nicely entertained.
But they you know, when you really watch it and dissect it, they really are the masters of the dark art. They just cut up the game so much. Scrappy throw-ins. They keep winning throw-ins just by kicking it off our players' legs, and it's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like they're irritating kids on the school ground. You know, trying to get on people's nerves. They do it so well.
And they no longer have the master of the dark arts that was Damian Suarez. He was.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Pedri. Fermin's in. Fermin's in, Robert.
Fermin! The Ferminator!
Vamos! Woohoo! Can you believe it? On the stroke of half-time, we've taken the lead.
You had to believe. I told you so. 1-0 at half-time.
Unbelievable, Fermin. We've scored with our first shot on target. The first shot on target of the game. Getafe 0, Barça 1. They were caught out of nowhere, but Barça's brilliance pays off. Bang! There you go.
Bang, bang. As Getafe tried to play it out, Mario Martinez dispossessed. Cubarsí recovers. Pedri plays it through to Fermin. Sweet pass by Pedri. And under pressure, Fermin chased by Iglesias. No offside, it seems. Cool finish by Fermin. Inside of the right boot, past David Soria, into the back of the net. Barca lead at half-time at the Coliseum. There you go.
I literally cannot believe that, Robert. I literally cannot believe it.
And he's dedicating the goal to Lamine Yamal. Look at Fermin.
Nice.
Class.
Nice, Fermin. Nice, Ferminator. 6 league goals for the way, Robert, and in all competitions, I say that's a decent amount of goals too. I make that 13 in all competitions for Fermin Lopez, by the way. Very good return.
There you go, Fermin. Always in the top scorers, top assists. By the way, we have...
There we go.
Okay, we didn't have an update as to how much time was added on. So first half just about to end. There you go.
And after all of our hard work, Robert...
Hey, I asked the question.
Yeah. And we all said, just give us 1-0. And the game has such a different feel about it. Listen to the hush in the stadium.
Yeah, it's all gone quiet, hasn't it?
Half-time, 1-0 Barça.
There you go.
Well, we'll absolutely take that, won't we? Wasn't a half with much action. Not a lot happened. Third half in a row now, that's really been the case for Barça. But a big 1-0 win midweek, and we've got a 1-0 lead here too. Cubarsí brilliantly won it back. Pedri, glorious ball through. Fermin, good take, and no mistake in front of David Soria too, into the far corner. Super finish, and exactly what Barça needed. It really is. What a big moment that is. And right now, 11 points clear at the top of the table.
1 shot on target, 1 goal. Tells the story of the game. 78% possession for Barca. Domination of the rhythm and tempo of the game like Hansi Flick wanted. It wasn't translated into opportunities, really and truthfully. No. But hey, we'll take it. 1 shot on target, 1 goal, as I say. We haven't really been under threat by Getafe. Let's see if in the second half this alters Jose Bordalas' game plan in any shape or form. But great news for Barca. 1-0 up at a stadium in which we've struggled in the past, as we have said time and time again throughout the show. And right now what this means is that we are 11 points clear of Real Madrid at the top of the table with 85 points, 5 games remaining.
Very good news indeed if it stays this way. This is what you need away from Getafe. You've got to score first. I know we did that last year. We've done it again here. Now it's about keeping them at bay. The good news is don't expect Getafe to have a lot of chances in the second half. You'd imagine Barça will try and keep things relatively cool, similar to the first half. If it stays at 1-0 like it is right now, Getafe at some point will come out. They'll start getting crosses into the box. Barça at that point have to just hold firm. They really do. So, a huge second half awaits, but for Barça, after such a tricky first half, Robert, where I actually think credit to us. We have tried our best to get things going. It's just been practically impossible. What good news it is to go in at 1-0.
And credit Fermin for the calm finish. Yeah. It was a nice through ball by Pedri, but it almost felt like Fermin had to drag the ball along with him. Obviously, we've spoken about the state of the turf at the pitch at the Coliseum Alfonso Pérez. The ball wasn't rolling really with Fermin, but he managed to keep it ahead of himself. And then it's a nice finish with the inside of his right boot to put it past David Soria. I would say a number 9 finish by Fermin.
100%. I mean, we looked at him as one of the options, didn't we, to score first this one, and that's exactly what he's done. In his new role, left wing, when he gets the ball there, he does have to show a calmness about him in front of goal. We know he is a good finisher. He can strike from distance, but off the left-hand side, it's a completely different role for him. The way he took it, the way he finished it, is what we've almost come to expect from Fermin. It really is. We're seeing images of it here. Credit Pedri, by the way. It's a lovely ball.
Lovely pass by Pedri, definitely.
And Fermin, just no mistake. Almost cool with his celebration. But Barça will know what a big goal that is in the title race. So make no mistake about that, people. Barça in real command now.
I think, jokes aside, knowing what the kind of game that it is, knowing the type of opponent that we're facing, we saw it. Defensive line of 5. There's 4 midfielders right in front of them. So you're running into 9 players who are very well organized. They're going to keep things tight. They're not really going to allow you to link up. Or they don't have the idea of letting you link up. Barca managed to do that. Olmo created advantages early. Rooney Bardghji found a couple of openings as well. And you just have to be patient and patient. Keep grinding, keep working hard. And we haven't seen Barca struggle defensively. We've seen a lot of Barca on the ball. So that has been fantastic to see. Shall we go to Llorens before doing the quiz?
If you want to go to Llorens, run through some stats, and then I'll come back in a few moments and run through the quiz.
Let's do that. Right, let's go to the Coliseum. Llorens Tarrés, què? Caloreta? Et veig ja màniga curta i tot. El Barça s'ho ha hagut de treballar en aquesta primera meitat, però golaç de Fermin al fil del descans, bona assistència de Pedri i una definició de nou de Fermin.
I tant, molt bon gol de Fermin, aquesta última acció de la primera meitat que ens posa per davant i per tant una passeta més a prop del títol de Lliga en una primera meitat que jo crec que el guió tots el teníem claríssim i no, vaja, és que ni que vingués algú d'un altre planeta i digués què ens trobarem aquí, també ho sabria. Vaja, el guió de partit era el que esperàvem, el Getafe molt tancat, frenant molt el joc, el Barça intentant trobar solucions, Roni no ha pogut marxar gaire de Da Vinci, a l'altra banda Fermin i Cancelo sí que han tingut més protagonisme i al final amb aquesta genial assistència de Pedri que ens suma una més aquesta temporada i Fermin que ha definit molt bé. Vindria a ser una entrapada de sorra i amb el pas sec, però de moment el Barça està mastegant i aconseguint endur-se la victòria. I, Déu-n'hi-do, la calor. Els jugadors, de seguida que poden, van a la banqueta a refrescar-se una mica. Fins i tot nosaltres estem col·locats al costat d'un recull pilotes i ha vingut una persona, un operari del club, que va ruixant els operaris, el coll, el cap, perquè doncs, es vagin refrescant una mica. Ja has vist que el jersei ja no ens fa cap utilitat. De fet, anem en gorra fins i tot d'aquí al meu pentinat. I bé, a 45 minuts hem de superar per endur-nos els 3 punts i acostar-nos una mica més al títol de Lliga.
El Barça que Llorens tampoc ha patit en defensa en el partit d'avui. El Getafe ha passat poc del mig del camp, bon treball defensiu de l'equip de Hansi Flick i el Barça ha hagut d'estar molt pacient, molt pacient.
Sí, paciència, buscar l'oportunitat, intentar trobar el desequilibri en algun 1 contra 1 a les bandes. Ja dèiem, Roni li està costant, Fermin segurament ha participat més. M'ha agradat la primera meitat, sobretot de Gerard Martín, que estarem pendents perquè, evidentment, veurem aquestes molèsties. Sembla que entre el turmell i el genoll veurem què acaba passant. De moment ha tornat a la gespa. I també pendents de les targetes grogues. Recordeu, Jules Koundé i Gavi amonestats. En el cas del francès es perdrà el partit del proper cap de setmana al camp d'Osasuna. Bon partit, bons minuts també de Dani Olmo. Li ha faltat segurament definir, però és el que millor ha interpretat aquesta entre línies, aquesta mitja punta on el Barça està intentant trobar una mica.
We just lost a signal with Llorens, who was highlighting some of the performances from Barca players at halftime. Let's take a look at some of their stats. I'll ask you a question here. Who was the best player of the first half? Let's see. Let me just type that up. Start thinking about it. Who did you think was the best Barca player of the first half? I'm going to give you 3 options. Who was the best Barca player in the first half? Obviously, I'll give you the goal scorer Fermin. I'll give you Dani Olmo, who was good in the opening, and I'll give you Pedri as well, who's given Barca rhythm and control of the ball. So here goes the question. Also, Pedri, of course, the author of the assist in Barca's only goal of the game so far. Who was the best player? Was it Fermin? Was it Olmo? Was it Pedri? I'll give you their stats as well if you want to take a look at them. They won't be spectacular stats because Barca haven't really created much in terms of opportunities. But there they go on the screen right now. Fermin stats today: 25 touches, 9 successful passes. There were a couple of bad passes by Fermin early on, but he's given the team good intensity. 2 final third entries, 1 goal. If we go and take a look at Dani Olmo's stats: 24 touches, 16 successful passes, 1 recovery, 1 final third entry, and he did have that shot which went wide as well. And Pedri: 45 touches, 34 successful passes, 5 recoveries, just a recovery machine, Pedri, and 1 assist, the set up for Fermin's goal. So let us know your thoughts. Who was the best player in the first half? Option 1, Fermin. Option 2, Dani Olmo. Option 3, Pedri. I would have put Cubarsí in there as well. I want to take a look at his stats as well, because it feels like he was in command of that defense, that he did well in terms of recoveries and clearances. Here are his numbers. Cubarsí with 72 touches, 57 successful passes, 3 recoveries, and total clearances 10.
Decent. Options for best player. Who we got? Fermin, Olmo, Pedri. I might go Olmo, you know, Robert. I actually really liked Olmo in the first half. In a difficult first half about it. So Cubarsí's a good shout as well, by the way, from you. But I'll go Olmo, even though Fermin has maybe swayed the vote with his goal, eh?
Okay, so hang on here, because I'm going to update our ticker here. Just make sure that I can do that. If you want to start with the quiz, Pablito.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me just get the lineup back up on the screen for you so that you can start clean with the quiz and look for it. And hang on, one last thing before I take a quick break myself. There we go. That's it.
Right, people, halftime quiz time. Get yourselves ready. Not been an easy first half of Barca, but we do have the lead. Can you get 5 out of 5 in the quiz questions? I can tell you, people, the quiz today is on someone who's not in the starting lineup. He probably will come on at some point today. It's about Frenkie de Jong. Why is it about Frenkie de Jong? Well, against Celta on Wednesday, he became the player who is Dutch at the club with the most appearances in history. So Frenkie de Jong, a special day the other day for him, and I've got 5 questions surrounding him for you also. Another reason we've got questions around de Jong is because just the other day on Barca's YouTube channel, Frenkie de Jong partook in a live Q&A answering your members' questions. It was quite fun, actually, so why don't we go through and answer a few questions surrounding Frenkie de Jong. My eyesight's going to let me down here, so let's see if I can get the first question on my screens. I can, and it's on the screen for you. Quick fire, 5 questions, because the second half's going to start decently soon. Here we go. Who did de Jong in the live Q&A say is the most underrated player he's played with? Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, or Sergi Roberto? 3 options, only one of them's right. Let me know which one you think it is. Let's see the answers you guys bring me. Busi, Alba, or Roberto? Most underrated player that de Jong says he has played with. Xavier has said 2. Jordi Alba. Pirita Manita has said 2, Jordi Alba. Bruna has said 2, Jordi Alba. You know what I like about you guys? You guys are loyal fans. You tune in to the Q&As, the Barca lives, the trainings, the press conferences. You guys are what make the club great. Thank you very much, guys. And you're right, you're spot on. He said Jordi Alba. I agree, very underrated. Easy one, if you're watching. Who did the recent Q&A with Frankie de Jong on the club's YouTube channel? Was it Llorens? Was it Roberts? Or was it me? 3 options. Which one was it? In 3, 2, 1, I can tell you it was Roberto, who was did the Q&A with Frankie de Jong. Answered a lot of your guys' questions, by the way. Did a very good job. And that is indeed who answered it. Let's go through a few of your answers from last time. Matt Glumvist also got number 1 right. Gloria, likewise. Matt Glumvist, actually, sorry, you got it wrong. You went for 3. It wasn't Sergio Roberto. Daily Dose of Football News, you got it right. Yogi Cards, you went for 3. You guys also went for 3. It was Robert, guys. It was number 2. Right. 2 questions down. Number 3 coming up. Who did de Jong score his first Barça goal against? Was it Real Betis, Mallorca, or Valencia? 3 options. Who did Frankie de Jong score his first Barça goal against? I want to see what you guys have for it here. Matt Glummers, you missed it. Okay, you missed it. Okay. I'll let you off then. I don't think this is easy, to be fair. And you've got to cast your minds all the way back, remember, to 2019 with this one, which I don't think is easy at all. So, without any further ado, in 3, in 2, in 1, it was Valencia. Well done to anyone who got number 3. Prita Malaita, you went for 3, and you are correct. Well done indeed. 3 from 3 for some of you, I'm sure. Gloria, Xavier, all correct. Well done, people. Lots of you playing along today. I like to see it. Players from the tunnel, so let's speed up with this. Question number 4. De Jong is first. Goku is second. But who is third on Barca's Dutch appearance rankings? Koeman, Kluivert, or Cruyff? 3 options. We're going to go quick. If I see any 1s in the chat, you're going to be right, because it's Ronald Koeman. There you go, people. And I can go on to number 5 because the players are back onto the pitch. Here we go. We've heard of where de Jong ranks in the Dutch all-time rankings. But where does he rank in the all-time appearance rankings of the club? This is a good one. Is he 43rd in the list, 53rd in the list, or 63rd in the list? Where does he rank in this one? Matt Glumbus, by the way, well done. Koeman, correct. Elmir Days, you also went for 1. Xavier, no, it wasn't. It wasn't Cruyff, it was Koeman. Pita Malaita, you got it right. This one, though.
Any 4 out of 4s, Pablito?
I'm not sure, you know. I'm not so sure. It's hard to tell because there's so many answers that keep coming in, but I'm not so sure. I'm going to trust you guys to let us know if you have indeed got the final one. Robert, answer for this question, please. Pop it in there. The answer, guys, is number 1. It's 43rd in the list. And we were calculating, Robert, that he could actually get quite high if he plays by the end of next season. So well done to all of you who played along. Let us know how many you got out of 5. I want to see your answers in the live chat right now.
Right, well, the players are back on the pitch. Yeah, we did calculate that if de Jong were to play like an average, let's say 40 games, which is a healthy enough season, he could get up to 28th.
Yeah,
by the end of next season.
Very good, very impressive, honestly.
A couple of subs for Getafe, and they are sprinkling the turf right now. There you go.
And they nearly just sprinkled Koundé.
They are sprinkling Juan Garcia's box right now. Does that mean that they intend to attack a bit more? And now, fittingly enough, we're waiting for the sprinklers to finish doing their job.
You just gotta love Getafe away. You really do. It's Flick's waiting with his watch.
Flick's going. What? And he's not saying it's Olmo time.
No. Are they still going, those sprinklers?
It may be Olmo time still. I think they've stopped.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, or maybe not. No. Not yet. No. I think what they just said. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I think what they just said to Flick is that the other box was done previously. Right. There we go.
Okay. Got you. Well, we'll have to take their word for that, won't we? I suppose. Come on, Barca. Big second 45 minutes coming up here in our season. Really is. 1 goal lead. We remarkably got Robert. I didn't think when we were at minute 40 that we'd be going in at half-time at 1-0 up. So huge credit to the players.
And corner kick to Getafe.
There you go immediately. That's the thing, isn't it now? What Getafe do we see in the second half?
They've made a couple of more attacking subs. Kiko Femeni has come on for Boselli, who was one of the defenders. I didn't get what the other sub was, but here I can.
No, I've got Kiko for Boselli, and I'm not. Did they make another?
Vázquez came on.
Okay. Vázquez, who is more of an attacker. Okay. So we'll have to wait and see who for in a few moments' time. Anyway, in comes the corner from Getafe. Flicked on from a Barça head and just about kept out. Yeah, Lewandowski got a flick on it, and I'll tell you what, Koundé did quite well actually to keep his arms away from all of that. I'll tell you what, watch out here. Fermin nearly getting in behind.
Right, to get ourselves going in this second half. Give me some blue and red hearts. Come on, guys. Give us some love for Barca. We're 1-0 up at the Coliseum Alfonso Pérez. We'd only scored 1 goal in the last 5 seasons. This is novelty.
So that makes it 2-6 now, Robert, yeah?
2-6, yeah.
Beaming numbers.
And if we... if this game were to end this way, that would be 2 consecutive 1-0s. I mean, flashbacks to the Xavi League.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, we're in that sort of stage of the season now. You can actually tell you can see it almost on the players' body language and whatnot. They're in title mode. They really are. And we've not had easy games.
No nonsense mode.
Yeah. Celta, Getafe. You've got to look at where they are in the league too. Very high up there. When we played Celta, they were 6th. We're playing Getafe today, they're 6th. So if Barca were to get 2 out of 2 here with the absences we've had, it would be very impressive. Goal kick there. Good news.
By the way, halftime quiz. I don't know if we've touched on this, but Gloria says 4 out of 5. El Midday says 4 out of 5 as well.
Okay.
Not bad.
They must be honest there then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hope you guys are honest anyway.
I see some blue and red hearts, but give me more.
Yeah,
give me
come
more,
on, guys. Come on.
Give me those blue and red hearts, like the kids do it.
Gloria, you haven't fallen asleep yet, have you? So.
Yeah, Gloria must enjoy the 4:15 kickoffs more than we do.
Yeah, at least they're more doable, aren't they? Yeah.
So, because if it's a 4:15 kickoff and it was
10:15.
10:15, that means there's an 8-hour difference. So if it's a 9 p.m. kickoff, that means it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and Gloria's there normally.
Brutal that. Here's Koundé.
Oh, Koundé went down hard, and I'm not sure if he's hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Is it shoulder or elbow?
Well, I think he might be holding his shoulder with the other arm, though, yeah.
He went down hard.
I mean, Gennett doesn't take any prisoners here.
No, he does not.
He doesn't really need to pull his arm like he does, or push there. He might have dislocated his shoulder, you know.
He goes down very, very hard because Genesa just sort of collapses on him.
It's there. It's incredible, it really is. I mean, he's on a booking, of course, Koundé. That's maybe the only solace for Hansi Flick, but even still, he's got Balde and Araujo warming up, who are the most likely options, really, wouldn't they be?
Balde, Araujo, Frenkie, Rashford and Ferran, the players warming up, and Koundé getting up on his feet.
Doesn't look like a dislocation.
No.
By the way.
Just a hard fall.
Yeah.
Hard landing.
Yeah, the doctor's just taking care of him there. He looks okay, people. He looks okay to carry on, Koundé. So Barca are going to momentarily be playing with 10. As here come Getafe once more themselves. With Iglesias. Few men option it. Over the back post. Barca have got to get a right back in there, by the way. Rooney needs to really tuck in because they have got superiorities back there. Luis Milla. I think that's an offside. Surely it was. Yeah, okay. We survived the latest breakaway.
Right, well, we just saw the Barca players who were warming up in the second half. Araujo, Balde, Frenkie, Rashford and Ferran. My question to you is... who would you like to see in the second half? If I can find the question. There it is. There it is. Question in. Who would you like to see? De Jong, Rashford or Varane, or if it's Araujo or Balde, let us know, of course. You can type in their names. Oh, Cancelo kept it in. Brilliant, yeah. He had to run for it.
Oh, to be fair, I would actually love to see all 3, and I think we will see all 3.
I think we'll see the 5 that we just saw warm up, maybe.
Yeah. If I had to pick one, I'd go Ferran Torres.
That's my pick as well.
He's on form, I think.
And he was robbed a goal.
Yeah, he was, yeah. Good call.
Against Celta.
And he keeps on having them ruled off, so I feel bad for him because he still is just 1 goal away from his best ever season.
Yeah. And that was a quality finish, by the way.
It was a lovely goal. By the way, I saw another angle, Robert, in the week of the Pedri pass. The curl on it, the whip he gets on it in towards Ferran is really great.
Gloria says, thank goodness for Koundé. Magnum says, Koundé needs to do a Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon, get that shoulder back in place.
I haven't watched this. I'm sorry.
I've watched. Yeah, I have watched Lethal Weapon, a classic of the late '80s. Yes.
Okay.
Well, watch it. It's a good buddy cop movie. Here chance! More denied by Soria.
Oh, what a chance! Koundé was in, squared it to Olmo.
It was almost Olmo time.
Oh, he just couldn't find the corner, I'd say, really, could he, with the finish?
Koundé does extremely well to stay onside.
Yeah.
Good awareness. Olmo, nice finish.
Soria just, pats it around the post, and he doesn't get great contact on the save, Soria, but anyway, Barca corner. That could have been 2-0, and game, set, and match almost, really, at that stage. In comes the corner. Getafe, you'd expect to be good from these situations. Now Cancelo.
It's very well Cancelo to win the ball back and go wide. Careful here, referee in the way.
Yeah, everyone's getting in the way. What's happening? Now Fermin. Nice switch again. Cancelo. Good ball, Cancelo. There it is. Koundé's header. Oh my God, that's so close.
Bounced right next to the post, that header by Koundé. Just skidded off the top of his head. Gave it the right direction. Good cross by Cancelo also.
Yeah, those deliveries are key. Second phase of play. Whips it straight back in there, the fullback. And nearly fullback to fullback as Koundé got the glancing header.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know how this is going to end. This game could get messy. Getafe could get a scrappy goal out of nowhere. Who knows? Given the opponent and the stadium which we're playing at, I like everything that Barca's done today.
Yeah, 100%. This has been a very professional display from us. The reaction, I think, from Wednesday has been really good.
Yep.
From, I think, when the team struggled, just didn't
we heard
feel
Pedri,
themselves.
didn't we,
yeah.
in the post-game say we were disorganised, we were running around with no organisation, we needed to be better, and to be fair, the team have done that today.
100%. So in that regard, I do want to take my hat off to the team, and I do agree with you, Robert. This has been a good performance so far from Flick's team at a really difficult place to go. You can see again how much they're working. That's what I will say about free kick Getafe, by the way. That's what I will say about Wednesday. I think the team still works really well despite the difficulties. That was a team who were running for each other. Whether they ran intelligently enough, or as Pedri said, is another debate. I'm not quite sure how that's a Getafe free kick. I'm going to be honest here, eh? But oh well.
Anyway, set piece opportunity for them.
Yep.
As a huge cloud looms over the Coliseum.
Yeah. Yeah, sunny cloud, isn't it? They do say though in Madrid, Robert, it can get disgustingly hot when it's hot and very bitter when it's cold.
It can, yeah.
Luis Mia's delivery. And they've got bodies over there, but it's just beyond all of them. Out for a goal kick.
I would not recommend Madrid in the summer.
No? Okay.
No. But, I mean, having said that, Barcelona in the summer can get quite disgustingly hot as well.
Yeah, I mean, without aircon, it can be a killer, yeah.
Oh, we've got Georgia Biz. We've got Charles Micah sending in comments. Where are you guys from? Nice to have you in the live chat. Hadn't seen your comments before. Let us know where you're watching us from.
Yeah.
What time is it where you're watching?
Yeah, Charles Mika.
Where in the world are you watching us from?
Nice from Pedri, dancing away from his man. Finds Rooney.
The flick cam is back.
Hey, we've got him back. There is
flick
Hansi.
Cam.
Hansi. Now Cancelo. Again being good today, Cancelo for Barça. Fermin.
Possession still high, 77.5%.
As you'd expect. Here comes Rooney. There's his delivery. Cleared away. And pulled at the sky quite neatly there by Vázquez. I think it is. He's off the bench. Very good indeed. Sartiano, isn't it?
Sartiano, yeah.
Sartiano.
Oh, nice press from Pedri and
He's
Olmo.
lost it. Big chance for Barça. Here comes Pedri. He's got Olmo with him. Instead, he went for Lewandowski. And I can't quite believe it, but Getafe have got away with it. Koundé wins it back. Oh, we won't get them that open, will we?
He tried to feed Lewandowski there. Careful.
What on earth is going on here? It's chaos in there. Flick almost turns around and swipes the floor in frustration. Luis Milla. Oh, in behind Kovarci. Ah, good from Kovarci. Corner.
Gets his foot in there, corner kick. Mario Martinez made the run, and it was one of those confusing ones that you see at Getafe. The ball bouncing around, no one really able to keep it under control. And Pedri there trying to feed Lewandowski. He had the overlap of Olmo on the other side, didn't quite see it. And you understand also, I mean, Pedri wanting to feed a scorer like Lewandowski is. By the way, are we going for a triple sub here? Araujo, Rashford, Frenkie. Three players getting ready on the Barca bench.
There we go. Exclusive images there of the Barca bench as the cross comes in. And there you can see it, people. As Cancelo brings up this corner for Barca. Looks like a triple change. We'll see confirmation of that. And who indeed the players come on for in a few moments' time as Barca have the ball again. I'm not sure they would have pulled back that Barca attack for a foul, Robert. Did you see one from Olmo when he won the ball back?
I don't think so.
No.
I think there's contact with the ball and maybe in the follow-through. There's always the reminder of the situation in San Sebastian.
Yeah.
The goal that got disallowed early with almost recovery, but he stepped on the tip of Take's boot.
Yeah.
And that got disallowed. So, yeah. You never know. You never know these days. Triple sub coming for Barca. Frenkie, Rashford, and Araujo in the background. Georgia Biz is watching from Italy, and Xavier saying it's 11:30 in the morning.
Okay.
In Canada, in Montreal.
Yeah, there you go. Italy, eh?
Italy, there we go.
I'm not sure we get many Italians on Barca Live, Robert.
Well, there you go. Georgia Biz is from Italy.
Right. Flashford,
Flashford coming in. Who was it that predicted a Rashford brace? Was it Siobhan Bishop?
It must have been, no. It's always Siobhan Bishop with Rashford.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Rashford will get about half an hour of play to try and get that brace.
Come on, Barca. I mean, it has been scrappy. We've tried to make it as good of a football game as we can, I think, to be fair to Flick's team. But it has been scrappy and tough so far. It really has.
Right, send us your predictions, guys, before these subs happen, as Barca have possession. Frenkie, Araujo. Careful here. Lewandowski.
Surely Lewandowski.
Chance to go one-on-one. Sets up Olmo! And I think it was offside.
Must have been offside. No, Lewandowski looks way off to me, yeah.
It is offside. Right, I was going to ask you for your predictions of like who was going to be replaced, but the subs are going to happen now. So,
and there you go.
Koundé out. Gavi out. And who's it going to be for Rashford? Was it Rooney? Didn't quite see.
Yeah,
Rooney.
It is Rooney. Okay. So Koundé, Gavi, and Rooney for Araujo, De Jong, and Rashford.
Right,
okay.
Well, let me update that on our graphic. Koundé out, Araujo in, Gavi out, Frenkie in, Rooney out, Rashford in, which would mean... Rashford's going to play on the right. Oh,
okay.
That's a first, isn't it? I don't think
Yeah. Very, very rare. I mean, he can play there, I suppose, but it's not his most natural position, you wouldn't say. Careful here. Good. Offside. I think, offside.
Right, well.
Bit of a rejig. How are we looking then, Robert? How are we looking? Yeah, okay.
There it is.
Well, all like for like, really, aren't they?
Yes, if Rashford does stay on the right-hand side, which it would seem he is because Fermin is down on the left.
And Araujo's also playing right back. There you go.
Araujo playing right back. And Flick has sent out to warm up some of the...
Just get rid of it. Okay. Got caught on the Joan Garcia's foot. Barça have actually managed to come away with the ball quite well in the end, as Getafe will be forced to go out to his keeper, you'd imagine here, yeah.
Flick has sent some of the youngsters to warm up, by the way. Who we got on the bench today? Xavi Esparza.
I think I saw Esparza, yeah.
We've got Tommy as well.
Okay.
Who else have we got? Let me just go and look at the squad list.
Come on, Rashi. Can I get a
no, I've got the list of substitutes here, so I can take a look. Cortés, Esparza, and Marquez. All of them are warming up.
Okay, really? Yeah, okay.
And I saw Ferran walking back to the bench. I don't know if maybe the decision is, okay, let's give Levy the minutes today.
It may well be. I mean, it's going to be intriguing to see how Flick does manage it. We won't really have many midweek games again.
There's one right after the Clásico. It's the Alavés game, yeah.
Yep.
That's the 13th of May.
After this, Barça have got a week until Osasuna. And they've got a week until the Clásico. Actually, 8 days to be precise, because it's a Saturday to Sunday. So there is time for Barça to pick and choose. Flick, at this stage of the season, should really be able to go as strong as he likes in every game. That's the license Barça have right now with not being in the Champions League, of course. So what choice he made will be interesting.
Oh, there we go.
Gets away from one. Still Marcus Rashford.
Oh, the block by Getafe. Cynical.
How many times has he done that? And I mean, I will say I'm glad it's been penalised, and it's typical that he is now suspended for the next game, not against us.
Exactly, yes.
That's going to take it out of Rashford, by the way. Wow.
He just ran into a brick wall, a moving brick wall there. Getafe. My goodness. Okay, well, a set-piece opportunity for Barca here. What I am remembering right now, by the way, is that Rashford did play on the right in that game in which Manchester United eliminated us in the Europa League. Yeah. Or he was everywhere.
Yeah. No, you could be right, eh? I thought he played there a decent amount for United, eh? It's just at Barca, I haven't really seen him there.
What's going on in the live chat that made you laugh?
Anan Edits has woken up.
Oh, there you go. Alan Edits is a 5 out of 10 for commitment to being here at the beginning of the show.
Matt Columbus says you have to get an alarm clock, bro.
Yes.
Rashford's set piece is good.
The header! The header by Gerard Martin into the hands of David Soria.
I was sleeping. Did I miss something? Well,
you missed a great Fermin goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have missed a Getafe away, though.
Keshi Banks is from Nigeria. Can imagine the game without Lamine. Obviously, Barca's missing the spark and creativity and magic of Lamine, but hey, this is a solid performance from Barca.
Yeah.
And we described games against Getafe as trying to eat a dry bread sandwich. The bread is a little bit more moist today.
Yeah, we've managed to dampen it up a little bit, thankfully.
Yeah.
With the goal, and to be fair, with the energy Barca brought to the game, it's been good.
We had like a cheese spread maybe to make it a bit more like palatable.
Tad of butter.
Yeah.
And that Edits is... I love that they're having a full-on debate about what happened. It's long and easy for Joan Garcia this time. Robin, nearly 65 minutes played now. Still
1-0, yeah.
And still no shots on target for Getafe.
No. Well, that's now so 90 minutes against Real Sociedad plus 64 here. That's over 150 minutes in which the Getafe fans have not seen their team take a shot on target. There you go. And that Edit says, how many weeks is Lamine out for the rest of the season?
Yep.
Rest of the season, unfortunately.
I mean, Getafe must be the only team in Europe who you can read that stat out for and then look at the table and see them in a European position.
Yeah, where does this leave them? Well, I guess it still leaves them in 6th.
For now, yeah.
But now, let me just check here. Table, Getafe 44. But Celta could move ahead of them. Who does Celta play?
As could Real Sociedad, by the way. And potentially Athletic Club.
Who's Celta play? Where are they? Celta play Villarreal, okay. So it's 3rd against 7th. And Real Sociedad play in Vallecas tomorrow.
Not easy. Big win for Alaves against Mallorca, by the way. In the
yeah,
relegation
I know. Look, let's take a look at the standings here in the relegation zone, because right now that win for Alaves means that they jump out of the relegation zone. Sevilla goes in, pending their game this match day, and Mallorca, who were the team that lost to Alaves, sitting there just 1 point clear of the relegation zone. So, I mean, with how many? With today, 18 points to play for. After this match day, 15 points to play for. Between Sevilla, 18th, 34 points, and right now Getafe, 6th, 44 points. There's just 10 points.
Wow, just 10 points, yeah.
There you go.
It's funny, isn't it? So technically, if there was a team who was to go on and win 3 or 4 games in a row, you could just shoot up the table, can't you?
Let's say Sevilla win the remainder of their games.
Exactly. They go from 18th to well up there. They really can. Yeah. Obviously, the other teams around there will pick points up as well. But the thing is, in this league,
it's really tight.
Everyone keeps on beating everyone.
Yeah.
I saw a great stat yesterday, I think, that LaLiga is the only team, the only league in the world where I think every team, or there's not a single team in the division who has lost more than half of the games they've played. Yeah. I think so. Maximum, they've lost half of their games played.
So,
even an Oviedo, for example.
Let me see. Oviedo?
Oh, lovely from Pedri. He's found Fermin again. Fermin Lopez hits it. Fermin! Side netting.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, nice again. That combo, isn't it, Robert? Pedri again. Quick feet from him. Yeah. Finds Fermin in the space.
That's a sweet pass.
It was a good one,
good vision. By the way, just to...
Yeah, let's see this. Have a look at this stuff, Robert.
See. Yeah, technically, I mean, it's... hang on.
So how many games have Oviedo played, for example?
Oviedo played 30... Oh, wait a minute, but this is not updated.
Okay.
Can't be true that Oviedo's played 31 games, can it?
Yeah, could be.
Did they have a game in hand?
Maybe they've got one still. Let's have a look. Table. They played 32, apparently.
32, and they have 16 losses.
Correct. Halfway, yeah.
There you go.
Only league in Europe that's the case for.
There are only 2 teams that have lost 16 games, and that's Getafe and that's Levante and Oviedo. Not Getafe.
Getafe are furious. I mean, they've quite literally created nothing today, Getafe, but they will know themselves. They're well in this game at 1-0.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same case as last Wednesday against Celta.
Yeah, and the closer it gets to the end, those nearly 9,500 fans inside the Coliseum, well, they'll still believe that maybe just one set piece, something, can tick them over the line here. But do more spaces appear for Barça on the break? That's the question. Careful. Careful indeed, because here comes Arambari. Forced back in the end, though. Da Vinci. Clever. Whips in, Araujo clears. And Olmos should be able to bring it down, and Rashford should be able to come away here. His switch is pretty nice too, actually. Not offside. So Fermin can attempt to play it back to him. And it's going out for a throw-in. Crowd getting a little more animated after a different last... or a difficult last 70 minutes here. They've had very little to cheer for their team going forward, but they are, of course, a team used to it, a fan base used to playing this way. Da Vinci lays the throw in short.
Right, question coming your way as Joan Garcia picks up the ball inside the box. Question: what is your favourite thing about the game so far? Option 1, Barca's control of the tempo and rhythm, which is something that Hansi Flick spoke about in pre-game. Option 2, Getafe 0 shots on target right now, so Barca defending well. Or option 3, the Pedri Fermin link up. Obviously for the goal, but we just saw it again. Nice passes by Fermin by Pedri that are finding Fermin's runs.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I love the goal, but I will say, Robert, I'm
a 1. I'm an option 1.
I'm between 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm between 1 and 2 because so I was going to say it takes a lot of merit for them not to have a shot on target, but I suppose they didn't have a shot on target against Real Sociedad either, so maybe that's just the way they play. So yeah, maybe you'd lean more towards 1 because in a game like this, it is important that you keep your heads. We said at the start of the game, keep our heads, play our game, and that's what we've actually done well so far. So go on, I'll join you in number 1, Robert. Okay. Tempo and rhythm's been good from Barca. Mixed responses in the chat though.
Yes, Georgia Beers, Daily Dose of Your Football News going 3 as well. Anand Edit's going 3, Gloria 1. Our defense is Gloria as well. Macklem is going option 3 as well. I love the link ups. There you go.
I mean, you gotta love this team. The master of the dark arts, I suppose, Getafe. They're still, 1-0 down, trying every little thing they can to get any sort of advantage in the game. Credit Barca, who are in here. Oh my god, he's at the side netting. The flag's gone up for offside. Not sure I saw one in live time. Iglesias felt he was fouled by Lewandowski. Very tight indeed. That would have been close to see. I think Olmo there, we would have expected him to go across the keeper. And look at Hansi Flick. He needs that second goal for Barca.
Yeah.
Absolute despair from him. That not going in. Wow. This one cleared long. Kubarsi heads. Jeanette with a header. Come on, Rashford. Good from Rashford. Can't get the return, though, from Olmo. So Soria can kick long.
You were saying that Hansi Flick needs the goal.
Oh yeah.
To just calm the game down.
What a delivery! Big chance at the back post.
Oh,
how has it not gone in?
I mean, if that had ended in a goal, I can't believe it. I can't believe that we're here again.
That we've conceded with their first chance of the game.
And yeah,
if this goes, if this is off Kubarsi, by the way,
it is.
It's remarkable defending. It is remarkable.
Kubarsi, Kubarsi.
Get it clear. Another header clear. This time Lewandowski back in there. I'd love to see another replay of that, by the way. What brilliant defending by Pau Kubarsi. Genuinely brilliant.
Wow.
I know there's not much you can do there. If it hits off you and goes in.
Yeah, no, but he manages to whack it over the crossbar and get in there ahead of the forward that was waiting.
Scrappy in the box again. Barca clear. And they clear well.
Go Rashi!
Because Rashford's quick. Surely he won't be caught from here. It's Marcus Rashford.
Go Rashford!
He's 1v1!
There you go!
Vamos! Rashford scores! Barca lead by 2 in the Coliseum!
Nice on the counter!
Surely we've killed Getafe off!
Marcus Rashford on the counter-attack. Solo run, he had time to think about it. But that didn't alter the direction of the finish. It was going into the back of the net all day long. And off of a set piece for Getafe, a long cross. Lewandowski with the vision to send out the long ball for Marcus Rashford. Great pass by Levy. 2 touches by Rashi. And the third into the back of the net.
Oh, back to front. And Barca have almost played Getafe at their own game. We've only scored 1 goal here in the past 5 years. Well, we've scored 2 already this afternoon. And just as that crowd in the Coliseum was starting to ramp up, just when Getafe looked as if though they were, minutes away from scoring an equaliser themselves. It was Rashford who went down the other end and finished it off.
Let's take a look at how Hansi Flick reacted to that goal. There you go, waiting. Go Rashi! And Gavi and Araujo running to the bench, celebrating. There you go. Love it.
That's a great celebration, by the way. And I think that's Hansi Flick there who's going, that is a big moment in our season. Barca in real control now. 11 points clear. They're going to be if this result stands. 2-0 at the Colosseum. Not an easy place to get to, not with 15 minutes to go.
Right, well, we were just saying that Hansi Flick wanted a second goal for just general calmness, to calm the game down. There was plenty of us who wanted a second goal because Llorens and I have a 2-0 prediction. Right now, we're right on track.
You're looking good.
We're looking good here. Careful with the cross inside. And another counter-attack opportunity for Barca.
Watch out.
Pedri had Rashford to his right.
Yeah. I know exactly what he was doing. He was trying to fool everyone, us included, and thinking, I'm going to play Rashford, and then he tried to swing it straight to Fermin, but it was a very hard pass to come up to pick off.
Pablo, Micah has a 2-0 as well. Xavier has a 2-0 as well. Elmir Days has a 2-0 as well. From earlier on, Gloria, Pilita Malaguita, Alia. All of us have 2-0 predictions.
Lots of you, eh? Fair play, honestly.
Here we are.
In goes the cross, and it's behind for a goal kick.
Nice. A lot of good predictions today.
And Roberts, of course, right now, if this holds, that's going to be another clean sheet for Barca, isn't it?
Exactly. Another one for Barca, another one for Juan. By the way, I will gladly take another goal and have Mac Lundqvist and Sandra be right there.
With a little 3-0. A 3-0 at the Colosseum? Unheard of.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it has happened. I think it may have happened once. I'll go and look at it right now. But hang on.
I'll tell you what, Robert, as well, with Rashford, it's almost the epitome of what he was signed for, I will say. You know, coming off the bench when we're struggling, it's not the first time he's scored a goal like that off the bench. Barca, with players back, he's using all of that pace that he's got, getting the team up the pitch, finishing on the counter-attack. It's almost exactly what we imagined in our heads when we thought of the Rashford signing, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have seen a couple of times this season, he's had those one-on-ones when he has a lot of time to think about it, and he's been denied by the keeper or sent it wide. This time, it's just a nice finish. It is hard when players have to run from the halfway line with the ball solo and think, do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go over the keeper? Do I try and dribble past him? All the options going through your head. And this time, Marcus Rashford picked the right one into the back of the net. Credit to him.
Oh, 100%. Huge credit to Rashford. I must say, off the bench, I think he's been involved since he's come on too. By the way, he's taken people on, which is great to see. It looks like Barca are going to make some more changes in a few moments' time too.
Balde's coming on.
Looks like it, isn't it? And the way he took it as well wasn't bang in the corner, but he did keep it low. He did play it hard, and I think that's difficult to stop for Soria from that sort of range. You're quite right in mentioning the fact that he has missed a few of those. I remember, I think it was Betis away, Robert. He had another one similar, missed it. I think Madrid in the Super Cup, he had a similar one, missed it. And that one he made no mistake.
Right, comments from our live chat. Micah says, we finally scored 2 at Getafe. Finally! Going into next year, we'll be so optimistic.
And we'll be brought straight down to earth.
Keshi Banks says, what a beautiful goal from Rashgol. As Lewandowski is down. Matt Loomis says, I love Gavi going mental, almost pushing over Hansi Flick. Anand Edit says, that goal was beautiful. Gloria says, Gavi's vibe is a whole vibe. Vizcal Barça. And Gloria also says, Rashi in an orange jersey. Scored twice against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Scored in that 4-1 defeat against Sevilla. Scores today. And is there another one? Oh, the Copa del Rey one, Guadalajara.
Yeah. Wow. So how many is that, Rowan? Today included? How many goals?
So it's 4 games, 5 goals.
Wow.
And he didn't score in Bruges.
No.
What other game? Real Sociedad.
He scored at Elche.
Scored at Elche. Wow, there you go. Who scored against Real Sociedad? Was it not him?
Yeah, it was him. It was him.
Okay, so our proposal from here is even if Barca playing Blaugrana from now until the end of the season, Rashford should play in this kit.
That is a ridiculous stat, by the way. You know what would be intriguing to see how many of his goals are scored in the orange kit? Over 50%, maybe no one.
I'm just going to go and look. Okay. Let me look. You take over commentary.
Okay, go and have a look, Robert. From what I understand, Robert, he has scored 13 goals, but confirm it. Right, here come Getafe on the board. Not created a lot, but still 10 minutes to play. And that's a decent cross. There's the header! Wide of the far post, just. And Spartiano there, who was drifting in. Luis Milla, one of the more gifted players in the Getafe side there, just floating it in. And it goes in. My predict just delayed 30 minutes. Fermin scored. You went for Fermin first scorer then, Janet Luis Peña, I'm guessing?
You had Fermin
I did have Fermin first scorer, yeah. I did have a little vote Fermin first scorer. Balde's on here for Fermin, by the way.
Interesting.
Robert, so I'm guessing Cancelo pushes further forward to left wing.
Yeah.
And Balde will go to left back. And Fermin,
I think so, yeah.
Fermin, of course, the scorer of that first Barça goal. Lovely win back by Cubarsí, who again has been excellent. Pedri slotted him through it. Fermin made no mistake in front of goal. Cool finish. As Fermin takes off his mask. He's not looking too worse for wear underneath the mask, actually, despite what looked like a horrific cut. By the way, I think Lewandowski's done quite well tonight, up against the Getafe defenders. He's been strong up there. Got the assist for that Rashford goal, of course. Again, Gerard Martin and Cubarsí at the back look as if they're going to be
like what you brought up the other day, I think it still counts.
Yeah.
Unbeaten.
Rashford is.
Cuba and Gerard together, unbeaten.
It is a good stat. I mean, and when you actually watch them together, you could see why it keeps happening. They have been diligent. And this is the Barca team now who, maybe surprisingly, are starting to look like, well, that Zamora trophy might just be getting closer to Joan Garcia.
Right, okay. So I promised you that I was going to look and see.
Right.
Let's go to Rashford's goals. By the way, this would be his, in all competitions right now, Rashford, 13th goal of the season.
Yep.
So not bad. He's got high numbers in assists as well.
Yes.
Rashford. Let's see.
Lewandowski's down hurt here. He had a bit of a collision there and a bad landing, but the referee says play on. And here come Getafe. Barca are going to get back in numbers now. 83 players. We've managed to tick over in this game very well indeed. These players still running, working so hard without the ball under Hansi Flick.
Right, so Rashford scored 2 against Newcastle, orange kit.
Yeah.
Scored 1 against Sevilla, orange kit. That's 3 goals.
Yeah.
2 against Olympiacos, that was in Blaugrana.
Yeah.
3-1 at home against Elche, he scored in that game as well, also in Blaugrana. Scored in Guadalajara, that's up 4th, that was in orange.
Right.
Real Sociedad, that's 5.
Yeah.
He scored against Copenhagen as well at home, that is Blaugrana. In Elche, 6, that was played in orange.
That's brilliant.
At Atletico, we played in Blaugrana in the league against Espanyol, and now today. So that's 7 out of his 13 goals. That's more than half of his goals have come in the orange kit.
It's brilliant. It's a brilliant stat and a funny one. When you consider how few games we've played on it, he's almost scored in every game we've played in the orange kit.
I repeat. The rest of the team can play in Blaugrana the rest of the games. Rashford's playing in this kit.
Yeah. You know what you would say about him too? He's been quite available as well, fitness-wise. I'm not sure if I can... He maybe missed a few games, didn't he? I
think he was unwell for 2 or 3 games.
Right.
Like in February, I seem to remember. Or January, February.
Right.
But yeah, no.
And he did miss a few, didn't he? Did he miss the second leg against Newcastle? Maybe it rings a bell.
But I think Lewandowski's sitting down on the turf. But I don't think he's injured or anything.
No.
He's just like making a point. My goodness! And the referee saw it. And is there no yellow card for that?
He's making the point that
Abgara is just going at him.
Yeah. He's making the point that it keeps happening, really.
Yeah.
It must be so tough to play.
Gloria says, in the Classico, Rashford should wear the orange jersey. From now until the end of the season.
Can you imagine?
Regardless of what the rest of the team wear, Rashford's wearing orange.
He looked like the ref.
Aye.
Well, Ron, I'm proud to say that we're at minute 86 here, and Barça have been pretty damn clinical, actually, by the end of the night. End of the afternoon, sorry.
And Casador's going to come on.
Okay. Easy for Juan.
Nice gather by Juan Garcia, who has not really been tested in terms of shots. Hansi Flick having a word there with Marc Casador.
Yeah, there you go. A few final words from the German coach. Rashford. Lovely flick. Olmo. Still Olmo. He's going to be fouled if he carries on. There you go. Knew it. Like clockwork.
And he was stepped on. Yeah. Mario Martin, yellow card. We don't need any added time, by the way, ref.
No, another one who's going to be out for next game.
They're all going to miss next game. They were all available for today.
Oh, yeah.
Aye, yes.
On the Achilles,
ouchie.
Yeah.
Right, our admin asking who will be the MVP of the game. Cubarsí, Fermín, Pedri, Rashford. Is there anyone else for you?
Names cropping up here, Robert. Olmo, I think, has been good.
Olmo's been very good. I rate Olmo's game.
I think Olmo's been good. I think Lewandowski's been good, but I wouldn't put him above some of the names that have been selected here, to be fair. Cubarsí's the one I'd highlight in the defence, I think.
Cubarsí's the highlight of defence, but in a game in which Barca, to reiterate once again what Hansi Flick wanted in this game, Barca have controlled the rhythm and the tempo of this game from the beginning to the end. Pedri, who's being replaced now by Casador, is a key cog in that, is a key piece in that, and I rate his game.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, fair enough, Robert. Yeah, he's been very good again, Pedri. And he was vocal, wasn't he, after Wednesday night?
Yeah.
But that says it all. The Colosseum applauding Pedri as he comes off.
Yeah.
Feels like one of those players, doesn't he, where he goes around LaLiga and he gets that support. And quite rightfully so too. He's a brilliant little player.
There was another one that used to wear number 8 for Barca who also got applauded wherever he went.
Oh, yeah. Lewandowski, I think, has finally been awarded one of those fouls, by the way, from...
yes, he's going like, what, now, really?
It was from Domingos Duarte this time. I can't imagine there being that much time added on here, really, Robert. It would feel unnecessary at this stage, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely unnecessary. I mean, the only reason I'd be happy about it is Casador.
Yeah. Here's Araujo. Now Rashford. Rashford will be chuffed, and all of these players will be, of course, playing for their names, not just on that team sheet for the game against Osasuna, but, of course, for the game against Real Madrid too. Oh, nice football, Cancelo. And some big decisions for Flick to make in upcoming weeks. A reminder, Eddie Garcia suspended today, so he didn't have that problem to choose from.
Obviously, Bernal should be on his way back soon. We wonder about Rafinha as well. Lamine Yamal is out of the equation for the rest of the season. Koundé unavailable for the next game. He saw a yellow card today, which makes him suspended. Yellow card accumulation for the visit to Osasuna.
Right, yeah, there. Oh, nice feet from Olmo. Still Olmo.
Nice, Danny.
Brilliant from Olmo. Here's Cancelo. What can you do, Joao? Tight angle.
Oh, little Meg.
Lovely skill. Cancelo to De Jong. And Barça are cruising to the finish line here. They really are. Yeah, I mean, the more you think about it, Robert, more decisions that he's got to make in coming weeks, to be fair, if players remain fit.
Yeah.
A lot of cogs to fit in there. They're just an 11-man starting lineup. Some players have got their place pretty much secured, you'd feel, but, well, most it's up for grabs. Here is Casador fouled. 3 minutes of added time.
Oh, okay, 3 token minutes. Throwback to the pre-VAR era.
Yes, yeah. Good old 3 additional minutes and everyone went home. Here's Cancelo once more, who can play at left wing quite comfortably. Lewandowski now, pulled out the sky, still Lewandowski. And Barca finishing strong here.
Frankie,
De Jong,
nice.
Brilliant from De Jong. Still De Jong. Here's Rashford. Big chance for 3. And he tried to find Lewandowski, I think, in the middle. Araujo. Most uncomfortable shot on the left foot, and it goes wide for a corner. Good block in the end by Akbar.
Rashford, very generous there. Had the right idea.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it?
It's Abgar who dives in from behind. And Frankie de Jong having a giggle with Ronald Araujo there after seeing the left-footed attempt.
Araujo was laughing about it too as well. He really didn't catch it at all.
He's like, what do you want me to do?
He almost floated it. Maybe with his head now, though. In by Rashford. No, easily cleared at the front post. Going to come back to Rashford, though. And Cancelo can feed this back to Joan Garcia. Olmo. Yeah, there's the switch. It's on. And it's Gerard Martin, left centre-back, playing left wing here. Back to Balde and Barça. Cooley. Getting themselves over the finish line here. Going to put themselves 11 points clear at the top of La Liga, people.
85 points, 15 remaining.
Starting to feel real.
15 to play for. 11 of advantage.
I mean,
It can't happen yet next week. There we go! Cazador, who's adamant that he was grabbed, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, he might have been, but I don't think they're going to give that. He might have had a bit of contact on him. He should score really, Robert. He does so well to get in there, by the way. I mean, it's...
No, well, he does have a point.
He does get tugged, to be fair, by Akbar.
There's a bit of a nudge. Let's say.
It's enough to put him off balance, isn't it? And in the end, he was off balance and misses. But he should stick it away, Castador, from there, and he'll be gutted. What a chance for him to grab what I'd imagine would have been his first goal of the season.
Yeah. And second goal as a Barca player, right?
Yeah.
Scored one last year against Real Sociedad.
That utterly bizarre one, I think.
Yes. A game of utterly bizarre goals, that one.
Yes.
Because Lewandowski and Gerard Martin also scored some awkward ones.
Right, here we go. Here come Getafe once more. They haven't had any more time.
Job done. It's done.
3 points. 11 points clear. Just 15 to play for. 5 games to go, people. We are nearly there.
There you go. 3 very important points. We anticipated a gritty, uncomfortable game, but it was a solid, professional, fluid performance from Barca, commanded by Pedri, who's given the MVP of the game by La Liga. Barca got the advantage early on, in the first half, just on the brink of half-time. Nice through ball by Pedri to find Fermin. And in the second half, stayed solid, waited for the right moment. And on the counter-attack, Marcus Rashford doubled the lead in a one-on-one finish in front of David Soria. 2-0 win. On we go in La Liga. And it's just a matter of time, it feels like, Pablo.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Robert. It does feel like that now. Feels very, very, very secure indeed, doesn't it, Barca's lead? They really are in control now, and you got hugs all round, by the way, here, because Hansi Flick and the players know they've taken a gigantic leap for, I'd say, almost the 3rd or 4th week in a row.
Yep.
How many weeks have we been eating more and more points up ahead of Real Madrid? I think in the first game back after the break, when Madrid slipped up and we beat Atletico, we beat Espanyol, then we beat Celta. We've now beaten Getafe here. It feels like we keep on picking up points. And Joan Garcia got one of the widest smiles on his face because he knows he's also getting closer to the Golden Glove, the Zamora Trophy as it's called here. And well, for Hansi Flick, he will be delighted to another clean sheet.
Very happy. Clean sheet. We see how Fermin reacted after the final whistle. The players felt that this game could have been a drag, but They know how important this is in taking one large step, a leap towards the Liga title. Right, stay tuned. We've got reactions coming up, and we'll be analysing this 2-0 win at the Coliseum. We'll be hearing from the players and from Hansi Flick. Couple of minutes, and we'll be back.
Some calls.
Well, there you go. Job done. Job well done at the Coliseum. 2-0 for Barca with goals by Fermin and Marcus Rashford. 3 very valuable points. 11 clear of Real Madrid. 15 to play for. We said that Fermin scored. Fermin also talked to Llorens. Let's listen to him.
Bueno, Fermín, felicitats perquè mai és fàcil guanyar aquest camp i en aquest estadi. De fet, em sembla que és la primera vegada que hi guanyes i aquests 3 punts són molt importants per la Lliga.
Sí, era molt important i crec que teníem una ratxa de 7 anys sense guanyar aquí i és la meva primera vegada en 3 temporades. Sabíem que era un partit molt difícil, un camp molt difícil, però bueno, crec que hem competit molt bé i hem aprofitat les ocasions que hem tingut.
Hansi Flick deia ahir que l'important era no cometre errors i n'heu comès molt pocs i a més aquest gol a l'últim minut de la primera part segurament ha estat la clau, no?
Sí, ha estat la clau el gol abans del descans i no hem cometit ni cap error i crec que això era molt important aquí en aquest camp per l'AVP, per les transicions i crec que l'equip ha estat molt concentrat i molt bé.
Si no m'equivoco, has dedicat el gol a Lamin, pot ser? No sé si ha estat així una mica. Com l'has vist aquests dies, com heu parlat amb ell i per què d'aquesta dedicatòria?
Bueno, perquè és un amic per mi dins del vestuari. Va pujar junts al primer equip i em sap greu que s'ha lesionat i no pot jugar aquesta temporada més, però l'important és que es recuperi bé i que estigui bé pel Mundial.
Te hago la última en castellano, Fermín. No sé si medio título, pero muy cerca ya ese título de Liga tan buscado, tan trabajado, y en estas últimas semanas vais como un tiro. ¿Está ya hecho o todavía no?
Bueno, está cerca porque creo que hoy era el partido muy clave y creo que hemos aprovechado la oportunidad y bueno, quedan bastantes partidos aún, tenemos que seguir esta línea, no relajarnos, que el título está cerca, pero tenemos que seguir a este nivel.
No sé si eres de los que quiere cuanto antes mejor o algún momento determinado ganar en un clásico un título de Liga, doble alegría, ¿alguna valoración?
No, cuanto antes mejor, la verdad.
Gracias, Fermín.
Gracias.
There you go. The words of Fermin saying there that the league as soon as possible. No preferences as to when we want to win it, saying that first time that he's ever won at Getafe. Of all the players that played today, it was their first time winning at the Coliseum. Barça had not won there in the last 7 years, since 2019. My goodness. He spoke about the key moment of the goal, obviously, the one that he scored right before half-time. That altered the game, obviously. It was a bit of a stalemate game. It was the first shot on target of the game, and then that allowed things to be a bit more open in the second half, and Barca created a little bit more. Though the performance in the first half wasn't bad. Barca controlled, I insist, I use these words because Flick used them, rhythm and tempo, and Barca controlled that and did not get any trouble from Getafe on the other end. Fermin also said that it was important not to make mistakes today in this game, and the team did not make any. Also a dedication for Lamine Yamal, who he says we came up together. We went into the first team together. He's my friend, and I feel sad that he's not going to be playing more this season. So a dedication to Lamine Yamal in his goal.
Yeah, certainly so. I mean, it was intriguing, I think, to hear Fermin, because I think in recent weeks when the question about the title has come up, it has sort of been pushed back a little bit. But I think even now, the players, almost everyone has to admit, it's looking very, very close.
I mean, let's just look at the standings. Let's just look at the standings, because right now, 85 points Barca, 74 Real Madrid, 5 games to go. That means 15 points. It's very close. It's within touching distance. It's over there.
It would take the most monumental and historical disasters, of course, for it not to happen now for Barca. I think they know that they can almost hobble to the line in ugly fashion now if they want. I don't think they will. I think they'll go to win every game. But it's that close for Barca now that we pretty much know that it's almost coming again, guys. Which, well, it's not to discuss today, but would be a remarkable achievement. Fermin's goal was key, though, and credit to him for finishing it off in the way he did. I think on the stroke of half-time when we were suffering, it takes a lot of grit what Fermin showed in front of the goal there. He was cool. He played it in the corner. I think Soria maybe gave himself away. He dives to his near post. For me, a little bit too soon. He opens up the easy finish for Fermin, which when you're running it on goal is almost like a dream. You look up and go, okay, I'll put it there then. But still for Barca, the way we played, the way we played today was brilliant. Look at the stats. No shots on target for Getafe. 2 games in a row for them. But for us to come here and not concede a single shot on target, massive hats off to the team.
To give them the flowers they deserved, they defended themselves well, and they did have one golden opportunity, the one in which Cubarsí clears over the crossbar. It's a hard cross coming in from the right. Anyone could have touched that. Cubarsí could have even scored an own goal, but he was able to smash it over the crossbar. So good news for Barca there, and we predicted it was going to be a hard-fought game. We said a dry bread sandwich. And certainly in the first half, it was a game that Barca had to chew on, keep going at. There were little openings, little windows that Barca were able to put their, to stick their head in, or little doors that Barca managed to put their foot in. Dani Olmo had a shot early that went wide. Rooney Bardghji also had a shot that went wide. We saw nice link-ups in there, but we were time and time again also running into a wall because Getafe are a very well-organised team. And then the timing of the goal is crucial in this game, because if Getafe can get into half-time still with 0-0, I think it's a whole different second half.
Yeah, 100%, Robert. Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you said there. I think this victory has a lot of merit from Barca, the way we've played, the way we've dug it out. I think there are key moments in the game too. You're right, we score in the stroke of half-time when we were struggling in the first half. I think we were playing good football and we were probing, but the stats don't lie. We didn't have a shot on target yet before Fermin's goal. No. So it was vital. And we just got a nice shot off the bench reaction that we saw. Maybe we can look at it in a moment also, of Rashford's goal, because it was quite symbolic. Just 2 minutes before Rashford's goal, though, is the big Getafe chance. Yeah. And I think you thought it had gone in. You said, I can't believe it. Because they squared it across the face of goal. We can't believe how Cubarsí got rid of it. It was remarkable defending. But it was one of those moments where, bang, the game can change. And Getafe have got their equaliser. And there's, I'd say, a 90-95% chance the game then ends 1-1 at that stage. There really is. To score, to try and dig yourself back into the game once Getafe have equalised with 15-20 to go. It's almost impossible. And Barca then go down the other end themselves. Rashford slots it away. Got his subs right again today, Flick. Got the team right. And this team without the ball as well today, Barca, worked ever so hard. They really did. And I want to give them huge credit for that, because this is not an easy place to come. We've walked away with another clean sheet, a big 3 points. And the team, like on Wednesday night, put in a big effort. A team that's been knocked out of the Champions League in devastating circumstances again, picked themselves up immediately, put their heads straight back into the title race, and right now put ourselves in a more than commanding position in it.
Right, guys, well, let me know when we can go to the Coliseum. Feu-me saber quan puguem anar al Coliseum a parlar amb el Llorenç a la zona mixta, encara que no tingui protagonistes. Anirem a veure com ho ha viscut això el Llorenç Tarrés des de peu de gespa a l'estadi del Getafe. Marcus Rashford came on in the second half, and credit to him for scoring on that opportunity, because we do hear it sometimes. When players have so much time to think about it, he drove the ball from the halfway line to the edge of the box, solo, being chased by Getafe players, but he had time to think of all of his options. And sometimes just players go into overdrive when that happens, and sometimes pick the worst option. This time we saw a calm, collected Marcus Rashford slot the ball underneath Soria.
We just saw a top speed graphic, and Rashford was the quickest Barca player, maybe even by that run in on goal, I'll tell you what. Because I'll tell you what, when he's in on goal there, you said it, Robert, it is not easy at all. He's got a lot of time to think about it. He has missed chances like that before. Big players often miss those chances. He made no mistake, though. Head down, managed to keep the ball as well. Don't want to make any silly, long touches in that moment. A heavy touch. Kept the ball tight to his feet, and the finish past Soria is great. With 2 players running on his back too, that is not easy whatsoever. Big credit to Rashford. 13 goals now in all competitions. He's got a shed load of assists too. It's another good addition by Barca in the window. Another smart pickup on loan. No fee paid yet again. Cancelo in the January window, I said the same thing. Minimal resources. The board have done well to bring in big players who are pushing us over the line here again this season. I thought Cancelo again today quietly went about his job very well indeed. He's defending well. He's creating well going forward. But Rashford's finish was excellent. It really was.
Massive win for Barca. Cheers to that win, yes, definitely. Which leaves us with 85 points. And if you looked at the calendar, out of those 6 games, this was one of the toughest outings, definitely. Yeah. 4 games away from home, 2 at home. One of them, of course, being the Clásico, the game in which there's much anticipation. People are saying, oh, will that be the game in which Barca win the league? Will they win it before? And will they be a Pasillo, the guard of honor? We don't know. We just heard Fermin say, the sooner the better. We did our calculations before. With this outcome, Real Madrid drawing yesterday, Barca winning today, being 11 points clear. If Barca were to win on Saturday against Osasuna, that means that Real Madrid would need to either win or draw to stay alive in the quote-unquote race. If they were to lose against Espanyol, a team that has not won yet in 2026, we'll see what happens on Monday, Barca would win the league then.
Incredible.
So when we say it's within touching distance, it really is.
You're saying, right, Barca could win the title on Sunday night against Espanyol. That's with Real Madrid playing against Espanyol. That is exactly what's happening there.
We've got good news, Pablito.
Yeah, we do.
We've
I'll tell you what.
A Barca women update. First leg of the semi-finals at the Allianz Arena, away to Bayern Munich. Difficult venue, no doubt, against the German champions. Minute 8, Eva Pajor gives Barca the lead. Let's there you go.
Hey!
There you go. Let's celebrate.
1-0 Barça Femení, Eva Pajor.
Eva Pajor.
8 minutes played.
What a massive signing last season. Second year for Eva Pajor as a Blaugrana.
Talk about good signings, all right. There you go. There's one of them. And Barca
go.
Dominating possession early on, by the way, from what I can see here at the Allianz.
Next week, Spotify Camp Nou, next Sunday.
I'm going to the game.
Going?
I'm going again. Yeah, I'm going again. I'll be there, people. I'll be there. If people, maybe I'm not. We'll have to wait and see.
Right, Juventus is with Hansi Flick.
Well, Hansi. Hi, Hansi. Job well done here in Getafe.
Yeah, of course, well done. Appreciate a lot what I see also from the team. I think we control the game. Also in the defense, very good. So I'm really grateful how the team's playing.
Yeah. Yesterday you said it's important not to make mistakes, especially with the ball when you have in construction. And happy for the performance of the team in this sense.
Of course. It's not only about with the ball; it's also against the ball, and we did it really fantastic today. And it's perfect. So now we made our job today, and this is a good thing.
One step closer. It's 11 points. We want to celebrate. I know we have too many games to play, but it's so close, Hansi.
No, but this is, don't think about.
I know.
Don't think about this, because focus only on the next game. Next game we want to win. This is important, and at the end we have to make our job. And when it's time to celebrate, we'll celebrate. But now not.
That's a good way to see it. Thank you, Hansi.
Thanks.
There you go. Hansi adamant that, hey, game by game.
Yeah,
game by game,
yeah.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I mean, it is tempting to get ahead of yourself.
Yes.
11 points clear with 15 points to play for. But Hansi's saying the right thing there. Hey, we need to focus on our job, do our job the right way, and if there is a time to celebrate, when there is a time to celebrate, we will celebrate. Happy with the job done. He said there should be no mistakes in this game. There weren't any mistakes. So happy with the performance of his team. In contrast with what we saw on Wednesday.
Yeah, no, and fair enough, rightly so. I honestly think rightly so for Hansi Flick. He should be delighted with his team, because this was not an easy place to come. We've said it 100 times now over the course of the live. We really have. We weren't good on Wednesday night. I think a lot of what we did with the ball, without it, I actually thought, even though Pedri said we pressed weirdly, which is fair enough from a technical point from his perspective, I actually think the team gave 110%. They just didn't show their best display. Today we showed all that effort, but had the quality on the ball too. That's key. I get why Flick's saying that. Juventus is 100% right to ask. It's all we're talking about, the title, and why wouldn't we? We see an 11-point lead with 15 to play for. Almost feels like it's there. Of course it does. It's the big talking point. But Flick, of course, as the coach, his job is to get all of the players focused. He really does. He has to get the players focused, so it's natural that he's going to be only really thinking about that and game by game, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, Llorenç just talked to Hansi Flick, and we can now talk to Llorenç. Llorenç, havia de ser un entrepà de pa sec i sorra, i al final, sent a Madrid, el pa, mira, era d'ahir, i ha acabat sent un entrepà de calamars fet de fa una estona, aquells calamars que s'han de mastegar una mica de més, però al final ha passat bé.
Sí, no ha acabat de fer-se bola del tot, i no serà el millor entrepà que hem menjat mai, però probablement tampoc el pitjor. Aquí a Getafe n'hem menjat de pitjors d'entrepans de sorra.
Ha fet la feina que havia de fer l'entrepà.
El Barça ha fet la feina, i tant que sí, ha fet la feina a l'equip blaugrana, com ara escoltàvem Hansi Flick. Li hem intentat treure que tenim moltes ganes de celebrar aquesta Lliga, però focus en el partit al camp d'Osasuna. És el que toca, i evidentment aquest és el missatge que es vol sentir dins del vestidor. És el missatge que ha de donar l'entrenador, però òbviament aquesta Lliga ja és molt a prop, amb aquests 11 punts quan només resten per disputar-se 15. Deixa'm corregir-te una cosa, per cert, Robert, que fa uns minuts has dit. El Barça, efectivament, si guanya el camp d'Osasuna el proper dissabte, diumenge, en el seu partit al Real Madrid, només li valdria la victòria al camp de l'Espanyol per evitar que el Barça fos matemàticament campió. Exacte, perquè ara mateix amb 11 punts, si el Madrid es deixa 2 punts al camp de l'Espanyol, serien 13 en cas que el Barça hagués guanyat el dia anterior, i per tant només en quedarien 12 en joc. Per tant, després tindríem aquell bonic debat de si el Madrid ens farà passadís o no ens els farà, que ja et dic ara que no té massa pinta. Per tant, si el Barça guanya el camp de l'Osasuna, podria ser campió encara que el Madrid empati al camp de l'Espanyol. També tindria cosa que fos l'Espanyol un any més al seu camp, on ens proclaméssim campions de Lliga.
Bastant en contra de proclamar-nos campions sense jugar, és a dir...
Ho sé.
Hem d'anar a guanyar el camp de l'Osasuna i després... Clar. Sí. I després que passi el que hagi de passar.
Has d'anar a guanyar el camp d'Osasuna.
I després que passi el que hagi de passar.
Has d'anar a guanyar el camp d'Osasuna, on l'any passat van perdre. L'any passat van perdre el Sadar. Per tant, és un escenari complicat, i ells, evidentment, també s'estan jugant coses, però vaja, que està molt a prop. I si no és el proper cap de setmana, serà ben aviat, perquè aquest Barça ja té molt color blaugrana i de campió. Per cert, com ha anat el guest d'escore?
Molt bé, l'hem encertat tu i jo. L'hem encertat tu i jo. Let's take a look at it. Sí, 0-2, sí.
Oh!
Estava molt content,
Mira'l. 2-0 me, 2-0 Llorenç.
It's my first time, Pablo, it's my first time.
Mine too. I'm awful at this. I never get it right. Però Llorenç, és que a més a més avui hem fet el grafisme amb les prediccions dels nostres membres de YouTube, i n'hi ha forces que han encertat. Guess the scores. Members' predictions. Alia got it right. 2-0. Pilita Malaguita got it right. Gloria got it right. Who else got it right? Let me just see. Second page. Elmir Days, Maika and Xavier, un català a Montreal. Llorenç, també l'ha encertat.
Doncs mira, visc a Canadà, que no sé quina hora deu ser allà, però estarà igual de content que nosaltres amb aquesta
6 hores abans.
I gairebé aquest passet definitiu. 6 hores abans a Canadà, doncs mira, escolta.
Llorenç, t'he demanat fa una estona que m'enviessis correcte els vots del teu Player of the Match, i jo els he introduït dins del sistema, per tant ja pots començar a parlar.
Doncs vinga, els meus 3 punts avui goes to Fermín, per aquest gol tan important, perquè crec que el gol a l'última acció de la primera meitat ha estat el que ha desencallat aquesta victòria del Barça. És un jugador que s'ho deixa tot sempre, no li pots exigir més cap dia, perquè sempre saps que et donarà un grandíssim rendiment i una grandíssima actitud sobre el terreny de joc. I amb aquesta dedicatòria especial que ell mateix ens comentava cap a Lamine Yamal, que no podrà jugar el que queda de temporada amb el Futbol Club Barcelona. 2 punts avui. M'agradaria que fos pels 2 centrals, però em quedo un Pau Covarsí, que ha fet una nova exhibició i que crec que va tenir un inici de temporada força complicat, però els últims mesos de competició de Pau Covarsí són escandalosos. A la seva edat està sent ara mateix un autèntic Kaiser a la defensa del Barça. I avui per un punt, tot i que no ha marcat, que ha tingut ocasions i que segurament ha fallat en la definició, em quedo amb el bon partit de Dani Olmo entre línies. Crec que, malauradament, no ha tingut el premi del gol, però és que a mi és un jugador que ja ho sabeu que m'encanta i sempre que puc, algun puntet li dono.
Llorenç, no sé si compres la teoria d'aquí del company Pablo, que ell diu que la ratxa de Covarsí i Gerard Martín jugant junts no han perdut, es manté viva, perquè tècnicament el Barça perd contra l'Atlètic de Madrid sense Covarsí al terreny de joc, quan l'expulsen.
És correcte. Clar, va jugar, va començar aquell partit, però després acaba expulsat.
Quan l'expulsen anem 0-0, per tant, imbatuts.
És una mica agafat amb pinces. Escolta, mira, ara que no ens escolta ningú, això després, si vols explicar-ho, un secret. Hem viscut el partit al costat d'un recull pilotes del Getafe, i ens explicava, hem estat parlant una estona, aquest Getafe que busca jugar a Europa, que per ells avui un empat era un gran resultat. Deixa'm dir-te que hi ha hagut una imatge molt curiosa amb el tema de cada vegada que la pilota sortia fora. A la primera meitat, Soria, el porter del Getafe, es prenia tot el temps del món abans de servir i també el recull pilotes ho feien, però és que hi ha hagut un moment que ha vingut un operari, un responsable del Getafe i li ha dit si empatamos os vais. És a dir, que avui el Getafe donava per molt bo aquest empat, el puntet si aconseguia sumar-lo. Són aquestes coses que passen, aquest altre futbol que a vegades, doncs, malauradament no ens acaba d'agradar, però formen part d'aquest esport. En tot cas, l'ambient, malgrat algun càntic fora de lloc darrere la nostra posició, darrere la porteria de Joan Garcia a la segona meitat, ha estat tot molt tranquil, ha estat un partit que ha transcorregut sense incidències i amb la millor notícia possible, l'entrepà de sorra ja l'hem digerit i ja som 3 puntets més a prop d'aquest títol de Lliga.
Setmana que ve, al Sadar, Llorenç, ens veiem allà.
Sí, em fa molta il·lusió. It was my first time here in el Coliseum a Getafe i em fa il·lusió també veure el camp d'Osasuna. Ens queda també la visita a un estadi que per mi és bonic i especial, com és Mendizorroza, l'estadi de l'Alavés, i també acabarem la Lliga amb un altre desplaçament, en aquest cas a Mestalla, al camp del València.
Qui no serà al Sadar és Koundé, que ha vist 5a targeta groga avui.
Sí, veníem del partit d'avui sense poder comptar amb Eric Garcia per aquest mateix motiu. Ara ha estat Jules Koundé el que ha vist la targeta groga i per tant no podrà jugar aquest partit. Sí que estarà disponible pel següent, que recordem, el dia 10 de maig és ni més ni menys que el Clàssic. Veurem si el Barça ja és campió, és el dia que ho aconsegueix, encara no. Bé, ens donarà per parlar-ne i per fer bullir l'olla en les properes setmanes. Companys, simplement per acabar, aquí ja no tindrem cap més protagonista. Hem pogut escoltar Fermín, protagonista amb el primer gol, també el tècnic Hansi Flick, que com sempre ens ha atès, i deixa'm dir-te el planning de l'equip. Demà hi haurà sessió d'entrenament voluntària a la ciutat esportiva, dia festiu, dilluns i dimarts, per tant, doble dia de festa per al Barça, que no torna a competir fins dissabte, com dèiem, a l'estadi de Pamplona.
Nosaltres no, dia de festa dilluns i dimarts no es fa extensiu,
No toca, no
Vaja.
toca. No toca. L'1 de maig és festiu, però tampoc farem festa.
Molt bé, doncs vinga, va, Llorenç, bon viatge de tornada.
Vinga, ens veiem aviat, companys.
Vinga, Llorenç.
Adéu.
Vinga.
Right, well, player of the match votes. Pablito, we're going to speed through this. Let's record Flick's press conference. Gravem. I acabem amb el guest the player, amb el
Yes.
player of the match. Right.
Let's do it.
Pablo, your votes go to Pedri, Covarsí, Rashford?
I found this very difficult, Robert, I'm going to be honest. Olmo, I liked from Llorenç. I was nearly putting Olmo in. Fermín, I think I could have got in there too. I also thought Cancelo was very good. But I do think Pedri controlled a lot of the game. I thought he was excellent, and I agree with LaLiga. Covarsí, I also gave 2 points to, like Llorenç, because I thought he had a stellar display at centre-back. And Rashford, I just think he almost wins the goal, almost like off the bench. He got the goal, not the winning goal because we were 1-0 up, but you know it felt like a big moment. And I actually thought he was very good when he came off the bench too. So 1 for Rashford too, because I wanted to give him a bit of recognition today.
Well, those are Pablo's votes. By the way, Bruna votes for Pedri with 3 points, Cuba with 2, Fermín with 1. Mike Lumbis says 3 for Fermín, 2 for Pedri, 1 for Olmo. Pilita Malaguita says 3 for Covarsí, 2 for Pedri, 1 for Fermín. Elmir Days used the emojis and he gives 3 to Cuba, 2 to Pedri and 1 to Fermín. So similar votes from everybody in different orders. It was one of those like choral performances with everyone involved. You know, it's hard to pick someone out of the pack. But my votes here, I am going for Pedri, 3 points for him, because of what I said before. In a game in which Barca, Hansi Flick said, needed to make no mistakes and control the rhythm and tempo, Pedri is the master of that.
Yes.
Pedri is the one directing the orchestra. He's the one allowing the team to be fluid in a stadium in which it's very difficult to be fluid. Fermin, the goal, the timing of the goal, the runs he makes, the energy he gives the team, more opportunities that he created as well. 2 points for him. And I'm with you, Renz. Dani Olmo just has something in games that sometimes can get a little bit stuck. He has a way of freeing up space just with one movement. In the initial run that he makes, it's just a quick turn to the right, a quick turn of direction, and all of a sudden the sea parts and Dani Olmo can run down the middle. You know, I just love his performance, and I love that this season we're seeing him play more consistently as well. More 90-minute games as well. Yeah,
he's one of those players, Olmo, who I do think makes football look easy. And he's one of those players who I'm not sure you say pay to watch, but he's one of those ones that you enjoy watching when you turn on your TV, you know. And I would say that about Olmo. He's got that extra bit of class, and he is a Barcelona-type player. And so like he's one of ours.
Right, well, the votes show that today, for a second time in a row, our player of the match is going to be Pedri, because he was our player of the match on Wednesday, wasn't he? 6 points for Pedri, 5 for Fermin, 4 for Cubarsí, 2 for Olmo, 1 for Rashford. Quite close, that vote. Quite close. There you go.
Rightly so. I'm glad that Cuba, Olmo, Fermin, Pedri, even Rashford got recognition. There's pretty a few we've missed out too. But I'm happy with the names on the screen that I am.
Yeah. Okay. Do you agree, live chat? Let us know. Do you agree? Okay, so... Here we are. 5 games remaining, and the standings as follows: 85 points for Barca, 74 for Real Madrid. Next weekend, Osasuna Barça, 9 p.m. Real Madrid play after us 24 hours later at Espanyol, a team that has not yet won in 2026. Will try to do so in their game on Monday against Levante. And we'll see. Is it going to be next weekend? Barca, as Hansi Flick said, will go out and try and do the job at Osasuna. Where are Osasuna? They're 10th in the table, but they're one of those teams that are in, 39th. If they put together a run, they're just 5 points out of Europe. But they are also just 5 points ahead of relegation, which is Sevilla with 34 points, and Sevilla still have to play.
It's crazy. So if Sevilla win their game and Osasuna lose theirs, for example, 2 points within them.
By the way, Getafe have already played their game, obviously, because they've just played us. All of the teams behind them, Celta with 44, Real Sociedad 42, Athletic 41, and Osasuna with 39, they've all still got to play. So let's say Osasuna wins, they'd be just 2 points behind Getafe right now, behind what the European position is.
Remarkable. It's a great end to La Liga, and it does speak of the competitivity of this league. I will say that much. Often a lot gets said about it, and maybe it has gone one way or the other in recent years, but I will say that stat about the fact that it's the only team in league in Europe where not a single team has lost more than half their games says it all. This is still very much up in the air, so keep your eyes peeled, guys. Keep your eyes peeled.
And Osasuna, by the way, we said they're 5 points clear of relegation. They have an important game tomorrow. They play Sevilla, who are the team right now who are in 18th, who have 34 points. So if Osasuna were to win, they distance themselves from that relegation zone, which will be key. So Osasuna, there are going to be no throwaway games. Right. Quick recap. The women's team are playing right now. Is it still 1-0, Pablo? We saw them arrive at the Allianz Arena minutes ago. If we can show that, the Pilar Romeo's team arriving at the Allianz Arena. They are 1-0 up right now. Eva Pajor scored in the 8th minute. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going and bring back a good result to Barcelona for that game at Spotify Camp Nou next week at on Sunday. Sunday
the 3rd of May. Yeah,
Sunday the 3rd of May. Spotify Camp Nou. Barca Bayern, the return leg of that Champions League semi-final. If we're not going to show it, we can end the show here, and we can. Let's go straight to Hansi Flick. And we will end the show here with this 2-0 win at the Coliseum. If you've got the clip, guys, let me know. Pablo, final thoughts of this one?
Delighted, Robert. We've put ourselves in a more than commanding position in La Liga. We really have. 11 points clear with 15 still to play for is dreamland, really, for Barça. I'm going to be honest with you. And when you consider, Robert, that you only have to go back, by the way, by the way, only has to go to the start of April, when after the international break, we had a 4-point lead. We then beat Atleti to have a 7-point lead. You fast forward, though, we now got an 11-point lead.
Yep.
Then we've only played 4 games in that time, Robert. So, remarkably, we've extended it so much. Madrid have slipped up so many times. And in the end, Barça have taken advantage. So I'm delighted. I really am.
This is 8th win in a row in La Liga for us, or 9th now?
Ninth
Win in a row in La Liga. Another clean sheet for Barça, another clean sheet for Joan in his quest for Zamora. So, all good news. All good news. Next week, Osasuna Barça. Guys, do we have the Hansi Flick press conference? Are we okay? Okay, well, let's say goodbye and see you next week, Pablito.
See you next week, Robert.
Goodbye, people. Barça. Bye. Let's listen to Flick.
Celebrant el títol al vestidor. Were you celebrating the title in the dressing room? You were celebrating?
No, we celebrate the victory. This is a difference, you know. The victory is for me. I said to the team before the game, you know, we've only focused on the day to day, so on our job, what we have to do, and this is also win the day. And when we playing like this today, I'm really happy. I appreciate a lot what I saw with the ball, but also against the ball. And I know that it's not easy here to defend, to stay focused, but today was nearly perfect. And I'm really happy about this. And no, it's not done. We have 5 games more, sorry. We have 5 games more. And we focus only on the next game. Not at the end of the season. We will celebrate when it's time, not now.
Hola, Hansi, Marta Ramon da RAC1. I need to ask you, when do you prefer to win La Liga? Next weekend or in El Clásico, playing at Camp Nou with your people? When do you prefer to win it?
No, first, I think it's the same answer that before. So focus on the game we have and not thinking about things what is in the future. So only this, you know, we have to prepare well for the next game. Will be also not easy. And then we have to make our job. This is what I want from the team. So focus on this and go forward.
Hola, Hansi, Nil Solà para el Carrusel Deportivo de la cadena SER. It was the first time without Lamine this match. What do you think about the match of Rooney and then Rashford playing in the right?
No, Rashford today, I think in the first half we played also good, and Rooney was a part of this. So it's always about the team performance. And Marcus in the second half he came in and he used the space they give us. This also we spoke about this also in the halftime. And for me, I'm happy, of course, for the team, for us that we scored this goal, but also for him because it was so important for him and also for us.
Hi. Hola, Hans, Helena Condis de la cadena COPE. It's not usual, but today Pedri received a standing ovation from the stadium. What would you say about that? What would you say about Pedri? Thank you
I
so
think
much.
it's a huge fair play from the fans here, from Getafe, and I think this is how Pedri plays, how his attitude is, his mentality is, how his quality is, and he showed it here also. And I think respect from the opponent's supporters, it's amazing, and I was really happy for him.
Hi, Hansi, Alberto Fernández, Onda Cero. Do you think the grass was dry today, and you think is influenced in the game?
We won 2-0. It's for me. This is the thing where we have to focus. The other thing, we cannot change that.
Última pregunta, last question.
Hi, Hansi. Laia Cervelló from The Athletic. You have secured a really pragmatic win here in a very difficult pitch. How do you rate the team's approach to this game, knowing what happened last season? Thank you.
No, for me, this is also today, but I had also a good feeling yesterday after the last match. I had a really good feeling. What is the atmosphere in the team, the mood, the positive energy we have in the team, and I had a lot of a positive feeling. So this is and today they show it. It's like that. It's
For me, it's so important at the end of the season that you are there, that you know, okay, we have this quality, but also we have the confidence. And confidence here to play against this team, it's necessary. Okay, it's huge. And how I said in the beginning, I'm really happy with the team, for the club, for the fans. It's an amazing situation.
Gràcies, bon viatge, tornada. Bona tarda.